How do I do this? View, not view.
Tom
Meeting?
versus technology.
That's a whole
I
episode
love
in and of itself.
technology.
It's called IT&D.
IT&D. That's
Not
great.
as much as you see.
That's the best part of Napoleon Dynamite that very few people know about.
Always and forever.
We
I'm
met
seeing
in a
virtual
chat
backgrounds and
room.
nothing's popping up. I don't have any options.
I can't guide you down this path.
Listen,
All I
we
know
should
is
play
that
this
I'm
game.
in space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing that you won't guide me down this path because you want all of the outer space to yourself.
Oh, look, the Aston appears every once in a while. Look at that.
Wow. We have such an insanely long session to get to, and we are just like really taking our time getting in.
Really, yeah.
Okay.
And I would
but I
like
like
to
it.
point out it is not my fault this time.
No, you're guilt-free, John. Welcome back to Tales from the Cosmic Well, an original D&D story created in real time by a bunch of weird musicians. My name is James. I'll be your king of the dungeon. And with me are Zach Wheeler.
Vivian French. I'm a druid. I like animals, and I love most of all my horse, Churro.
Tom Polzine.
I play the character of Clyde Wonderspice, gnome ranger, lover, and friend.
Of course, Mike T. Kerr.
That's me, and I'm playing Tassles the Half Orc, and I'm here to officially start the petition that James, from this day forward, refers to himself only as the Dungeon Daddy.
Yeah. I'll sign the slip.
Your petition has been denied. You're welcome to go through the appeals process. And last but certainly not least, we have a very special guest with us this week, John Huxley of Jakethehawk.
I'll be playing Tarkus Understudy. I'm a union man. I'm a cabinet maker. I'm a fighter and a lover.
We have multiple lovers here.
A lover of
with a southern accent as well.
I'm
Give me
here
some
for it.
space.
Soon.
Previously on Tales from the Cosmic Well, Vivian, Tassels, Clyde, and Tarkus met with Count Everett Ordenstone in the sewers underneath the city of Garrett's Gate. The Count told them that in order to have the numbers to take back the city from the Duke and his small army, they would need the support of three factions: the Artisans Guild, the Brawlers Club, and the Arcane Order of the Raven. Because the Count and his followers could not move freely through the city, he asked that the fearsome foursome recruit them instead. Our heroes leaped into action. Vivian went to gather Lyle the Crane for recon reinforcement. Tarkus, Clyde, and Tassels visited the Artisans Guild, where they met with guild leader Hokarth. Unfortunately, the guild's master builder, Ulrich Rattlebane, had been captured by the Duke's men, who are calling themselves the New Guard. He then offered the help of the Artisans Guild in exchange for the return of their master builder, as well as the location where he was being held. Rather than risk alerting the Duke to their intentions early, the group decided to circle back and rescue Rattlebane after speaking with the other factions. Next, the crew went to the Dragon's Flagons pub, home of the Brawlers Club. I did not realize that rhymed when I was writing this, but here we are. Despite a shaky introduction to its owner, Glenn, eventually the gang gained access to the basement of the pub, which turned out to be a large arena where fistfights are held. This is where they met Henry, the sturdy Dwarven woman who runs the Brawlers Club and handles the wagers on every fight. When asked to join the rebellion, she refused, but after a bit of convincing from Tarkus, she offered a bet. If the boys can best her champions in a hand-to-hand melee, she would have the Brawlers Club join up. If they should lose, one of them would have to serve a one-year contract fighting in the arena. There was also a sizable side bet where the boys put every red cent they had on themselves to win. After a long and grueling battle, which came down to a one-on-one slugfest featuring your boy Tarkus, Clyde, Tarkus, Viv, and Tassels won the day. Can they ride this wave of victory along with their newly acquired wealth to take back Garrett's Gate from the bureaucrat ruling class?
Ready to just ride this wealth, honestly.
Dude,
Frankly, I feel I could
leave
ride off
this
into the
town.
So yeah, let's start off with kind of resolve. You guys had just finished fighting. Three of you are unconscious. Tarkus is by a thread, the last man standing. It was actually really close. One of you almost had to sign a one-year contract.
I wonder who that would have been.
Well, so let's kind of just resolve this real quick. So basically, this is a professional, establishment. After the fight is over, you guys are all, revived. Everyone is healed to full.
Yes. Thank you, Dungeon Daddy.
Now, I believe that Clyde had 129 gold that he put down.
He did.
He gets paid out 387.
Nice.
So just cross out 129, put 387. I believe, Vivian, that you had 131 gold.
Correct.
You now have 393 gold. Tassels, you had 75.
I thought I had put 100 down. If you wrote 75,
I wrote 75.
Okay.
So you have 225.
Okay.
And then Tarkus, you put down 50. You have 150. Nice and easy for that one. Didn't have to do any math.
About to hit the club.
So you guys get paid out. Henry is actually not. You would think maybe after losing such a sizable wager, she'd be a little salty, but she is really excited. And she says, "Oh man, I get a rush when I see people fighting in there, especially newcomers. That was a blast. Y'all did a great job."
You picked some tough ones.
She hands you guys bags filled with gold, and she says, "When the time comes, we'll be joining in. We'll help you fight."
Nice.
That's big time. What's the next step here, fellers? We got, so as I understand it, we got 2 down.
We got to go talk to the wizards.
No, we've got 1
Yeah.
down. We got to talk
Yeah.
to the wizards, and we got to finish the task for the
Yeah, that's right.
journeyman.
Yeah.
We should talk to the wizards first before we decide what the next move is, just so we know what's going on.
Let's go.
Excuse me, Miss Henry. Where are the wizards? We know this though. We have it.
We have a
written on
map.
the map, right?
We have a map.
Let's actually take a look at the map real quick. So I think I have you guys on the Brawlers Club still. So let me just slide us over back to the.
Correct.
So you guys can take a look at the Garrett's Gate map here.
Okay. Here we go. Set that up.
So you guys are about in the town center right now, in the city center. You know that you have to go to the east to go check out the Arcane Order of the Raven.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anything we should know about these wizards, Henry? They're the next ones on our list that we need to bring into our cause. Is there anything we should know before we speak to them?
Well, I mean, I don't, those magic users tend to be a little shifty.
I understand.
But so I don't really have a relationship with them, but they help the town when it needs help. They help the builders. They help when they can, where they can. Of course, they charge you. Nothing's ever free, not in this world.
Well, when we're running low on cash, we'll just come back here and keep raking you over the coals. How's that sound, Henry?
She laughs and she says, "Well, next time you'll just have to fight me, little guy."
Next, I'm going to try to not become unconscious and napping on your floor is what I am, Henry. You've got some spice to you, and I like that.
I've been told it's a rather comfortable concrete. Yeah, so you guys are heading
That's
back
a
out.
quick creed, actually.
It's a quick
I'm an
creep.
expert.
She
I'm an
doesn't
expert.
correct you. Next to the Manor of the Gate, the home of the Arcane Order of the Raven, is the largest building in the city. As you guys approach, the smell of magic is on the air, a mix of acrid smoke, static electricity, and oncoming snowstorm. The quiet around the building betrays nothing of the activity inside, however. You watch as the door opens, and Vivian, you recognize the Goliath that exits, followed by a few members of the New Guard. He doesn't seem to notice the 4 of you and starts moving back towards the manor.
I hold the boys back for a moment and signal to them. Can I try to just be quiet about this?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll me a stealth check.
Yeah. Okay, well. 4. And I whisper, allegedly, "That's the leader of the bandits that attacked us."
God damn it.
They don't seem to notice. They actually they just keep moving.
We should take him down now. He's bad juju.
Take him down now?
Take him down now. He's a bad boy. In the middle
Let's
of
take him
these
down
streets.
now.
What if you sent Lyle to shadow him? See where
What
he
if-
goes.
What if you sent Lyle to peck him in the neck?
I think that could be the ultimate goal. But what if you had Lyle just kind of sneaking around, slinking around in the shadows? I think that's a Heron thing.
Yeah, he's pretty
He's a Heron?
sneaky.
High stealth.
He's
Hey, Lyle,
Yeah, yes. Hello.
how are you doing? How are you
Oh,
holding up?
me? I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
You
I
trying-
feel like I haven't eaten in days.
Yeah. Do you want to earn some fish?
Yes.
For real? Do you want to try to earn your keep and try to?
I thought that's what I was doing by
Mhm.
sticking with you, but yeah, sure.
Well, you're gonna go tail that guy, and I'll toss him a little handful of my treats, my custom blend, out of my pack.
He snags it in the air on his way. And he just starts tailing the guy.
Yep. Tell me
Hell
what
yeah.
you find. Okay.
Cool. Interestingly enough, it is at this moment where you feel a small tugging on your pant cuff, Clyde.
Is it a rat?
It's Sherman.
Oh, Sherman. I gather him up.
He scoots, he climbs up your leg onto your shoulder.
Sherman, I was so worried about you. You got to tell me everything. What have you seen? Where have you been? What do you smell? What's going on, Sherman?
He says, look, I don't know what's going on, but I do know that guy who was yelling at you guys, the real fancy guy sitting in the big chair, he's not the boss. He's just he's a pawn, man. I saw some other guy ordering him around. This big
Oh.
dude, he was real big.
Where did you see that?
Inside the manor.
You say he's a big man?
He's a big man. Oh, that's him over there. He points over at the Goliath.
Listen, we can take
Well,
him down.
isn't
now,
this
boys.
just convenient? So this whole time I'm just like chattering to this creature, which you understand,
Yeah.
Viv. Sweet. I dart Viv a look. I give a little saffron, a little snack of some spice and herbs or whatever to Sherman, because I imagine that's what
He
he
gobbles
likes
that
now.
up. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Clyde, are we trying to take this guy down right now?
Can I roll a perception of the streets that we're in? Who's out there? How many people are on the street? How many people are with the Goliath?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me just a perception, straight up and down.
Okay, that's going to be a 14.
That's good enough that you see that you would be quickly outmatched if you started a fight in the middle of the street here. Lots of
Mhm.
different battalions of new guard going around. It wouldn't just be the group that is with him. There's like 4 or 5 guards with him. It would be like every little group on the street.
Gotcha.
So what you're saying is we have a chance.
So guys, I think we got to fast track our recruitment efforts. I think we got to get these mages on our side. We need to get back to that artisan guild. I
Yeah.
mean, we got to move on this feller, but I don't think now's the time. Not in these streets.
No,
But,
this whole plan would basically crumble underneath us if we tarried now.
And I will say I'm a little more terrified, if I'm being honest with you fellers. I mean, before I thought we were dealing with a bumbling drunkard of a count, but if we're dealing with that guy, he's a good 3 or 4 times my size. I have no understanding of height. How tall is this guy?
He's like 7'2" or 7'3".
Well, let me
He's
tell
very,
you.
very
Let
tall.
me tell you this, Clyde. You know, now may not be the time, but one time soon, when we have all of our allies behind us, with our allies combined, and you standing on my shoulders, we'll be at least that
And
tall.
Sherman on mine.
That's right. We may need a couple of extra inches there.
You guys notice across the street a single hooded man with a long white beard stands in front of the entrance, and he seems to be regarding you as you take in the structure behind him.
Say that one more time. I missed that.
This
Sorry.
guy is he's got a hood on. He's got a long white beard. He's standing in front of the building, and you guys are kind of looking at the building, and then you notice that he's looking at you, looking at the building.
I'll walk up to him.
I'm walking up to him too. I was walking up to him first.
We'll walk up together.
I
Okay.
noticed
I
that the
grabbed
2 of you are
Tarkus's
walking up
hand.
to see me, he says.
Mhm.
It's good to see 2 of you walking up to say hello.
I've come to say hello because you've looked at me.
What I was going to say, what are you looking at?
Well, I was looking at you because you were looking at the building of the Arcane Order of the Raven.
Are you the doorman?
I am.
Well, let us in.
What are you here to do? You're here to see the Grand Wizard, perhaps?
We are here to speak to the Grand Wizard.
He goes quiet for a moment and looks away thoughtfully. And then he says, "It appears he's been expecting you. Please, follow me." With a wave of his hand, the door opens again, and he leads you into a modest entryway. That same sense of unnatural quiet follows you through the stone hallways as this guy guides you through a small labyrinth, up some stairs, down a long, thin corridor that you have to side saddle to get through. You like literally have to sidewalk through it. It's so narrow.
Am I correct in assuming that this door is nowhere near as nice as the door at the Artisan Guild?
It is not as nice. No.
Okay, that was important to me. Carry on.
Until finally, and without seeing another soul or any other rooms or even doors or windows, he puts his hand on a wall ahead of you. As he does, the wall seems to grow a door, plain and perfunctory, which then opens in front of you. Standing in the doorway is a man who looks almost exactly like Count Ordenstone, with one exception. Grand Wizard Dolomar Ordenstone is wearing a patch over his left eye.
Of course.
New friends of my brother, I welcome you to the halls of the Arcane Order of the Raven. Please come in.
Thank you.
We go in.
As you enter the room, it seems to grow a couple of square feet, making more room for the four of you to fit comfortably. 4 chairs grow out of the ground, and Dolomar waves at them and smiles.
But still, it's like the size of a closet we're in right now. If it's just 4 of us.
It was the size of a closet, but has grown to kind of like a bigger kind of conference room.
Can I roll an Arcana on this conference room?
Yes.
I love when James makes Y face.
You know it's magical.
Yeah, that's an 18.
We've confirmed that it is a magical conference room.
Every school of magic is working in tandem to like make this magic happen in front of you.
Right.
There's illusion, enchantment. There's like all, even evocation, as like the material around you is struck by magic to create the things that it's creating.
And we have full, like, we're smelling real things in the room where like, it's not just illusion.
No, there is some amount of illusion going on.
Yeah.
And you can tell perhaps maybe that door was there the whole time, but an illusion was hiding it.
Okay.
I'd like
he
to
was just
roll
trying
an
to find the
insight.
Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
An insight? What are we rolling an insight for here, Viv?
On the wizard himself.
Mm-hmm.
Before I sit in the chair.
Let's see it.
That is a 6.
You can't get a read on this guy.
Got it.
He's inscrutable. That's what I would say.
I'd like to have a seat then.
He says, I know they're not as comfy as the seats at the guild, but they didn't take me all week to make, so I think the point goes to me. Now I know why you're here, but I want you to tell me anyway.
I'm not going to respond to that.
Well,
the chair thing, not the rest.
Grand Wizard, we come before you, quite a mismatched group of adventurers, and we came to this town with intentions that quickly we realized we weren't going to be able to reach. When we realized that this town is falling in on itself due to the occupation from these crazy outside sources, and having aligned with the builders and the brawlers and your brother, we're trying to finish this alliteration and align with you.
You want the Arcane Order of the Raven to get involved in your situation.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
We usually don't get involved in politics. We consider ourselves a bit removed, but I'll help him. I'll help you. I'll help my brother.
This is a lot larger than politics at this point.
Yes,
given the humane crisis sitting out front the gates of this this once fair city.
I'll help. I'm not going to make you fetch me something or fight someone or slay a unicorn. Not that you could, God's bless you. There's only one thing that I want. I'll save the city from the Duke and his cronies if I get to be the Ordenstone to rule it when it's over. I'll do it for the seat. That is my offer, and you can bring it to my brother, and I will know of his answer and respond accordingly when the decision has been reached.
Can I roll an insight on that?
Yeah.
And basically, I wonder if I could roll an insight on on how he feels about his brother.
Sure. Yeah, definitely can.
Shit. Cheers, brothers. I don't even have insight as a proficiency, so that's just +2. So that's an 11.
So it's actually good enough that you remember that when Count Everett Ordenstone was telling you about his relationship with his brother, he told you that, Everett was chosen over Dolamar to rule by the king.
Yeah.
And since then they haven't spoken. So you can kind of guess that there's like certainly animosity between them. And it's been a few years. It's been probably like a decade. So that's a long time to go
Well,
without.
can I just ask this to him? Then I'm going to hand it off. But just that. And what if your brother doesn't agree to those terms of giving up his seat,
Well, I
which he
guess
already had and was already his?
I suppose that would just go to show how much he actually cares about the people of the city.
What do you
Not
mean
willing
by
to
that?
give up his power to save his people. Can't be that important to him.
Boom, said Tarkus.
Wow, I see how you're going to spin this. Okay.
So we came in here and you told us you're not interested in politics, but your one condition is that you get involved in politics.
That's exactly right.
I would have
Amen.
I would have to renounce my position as Grandmaster Wizard to take the position. I am personally interested as the voice of the Arcane Order of the Raven. We don't usually get involved in politics. I can see how that's confusing. But the thing is that 10 years ago, the king made a mistake. And I think that's fully evident in the last few days. I would not have run away. I know my brother is hiding in the sewers. I would have faced the problem head on and I would have won. I'm a very powerful wizard.
Do you know that there was an attempt on his life?
I know that they were
Then why are you?
coming to kill him.
Not these people. Do you
Let
know
me
that-
ask you a question. How do you think he found out that someone was coming to kill him? Do you think he came up with it all on his own? Or do you think the magic man told him?
Wow. Okay. All right. I
Oh.
see that the Grand Wizard, and this is Tassels saying this. I turn to my friends and say, I see that the Grand Wizard considers himself quite grand.
All I'm going to say is this. We don't need to waste our time arguing with anybody. Why don't we bring the offer to the Count, see what he says,
Yeah, see if the Count doesn't want to be the Count anymore.
Yeah, maybe he's tired and he was about to retire before any of this. Maybe we can talk him into ruling together. Back in my hometown, there were two brothers that were very powerful together. Everyone called them the Property Brothers, and they built stuff.
Property, I've heard
can,
of them.
can we ask if this is a sort of just a unilateral deal? Is there any kind of is there any kind of consolation or any kind of is he willing to give in any way on this, or are we just
You can
or
try
is
and
it-
persuade him. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely talking in black and white, but you can give it a shot. Yeah.
I'm Tarkus is all about shades of gray. So what am I rolling?
So tell me first what you want to say, and then you'll roll a persuasion check.
All right. Well, listen, that's a big thing, and I think if he's willing to talk, you should be willing to talk. We're all talkers here. Those of us that aren't cabinet makers. So, if if we can meet in the middle, we all care about this city, and I think it's reasonable that even if he's not willing to fully give up his seat, that there's some way that y'all can meet in the middle.
You start walking your way. I'll start walking mine.
Yeah, Tarkus, give me a persuasion check.
Is that a D20?
Yep, roll a d20 and add I think your persuasion skill is charisma.
Charisma.
2. Nice. So 7, 8, 9.
He says, I of course will be willing to discuss the particulars with him as we get closer, but I need him to kind of give me some kind of concrete answer before I make my mind up.
Well, maybe we better make it a quick crete sort of answer. We're running out of time. Am I right, Builder?
Listen,
what
why
I'm
don't
talking
why
about,
don't we
Tarkus.
we cut down on some of this and just bring you with us so you guys can chat face to face? Maybe just maybe we could mediate for you guys, and
And
we
here's
can
another
get to an
thought.
agreement quicker.
Here's another thought I'd like to just throw out there real quick, just while we have you, Mr. Grand Wizard. And by the way, it's a pleasure to be here. My name's Clyde. Maybe you and your brother could have this sort of conversation. Maybe you could even bring it before the people once the seat is reclaimed. Because right now, the current powers that are in play, they're not just stifling you. They're stifling your brother, who is currently in exile. They're stifling the builders. They're stifling the small businesses in your people. Now, you claim that your brother should think better of have his people's interests above his own in retaining his counthood, but maybe you could kind of extend that same sort of approach. Maybe you could just help us here when we need you most, and we could help you resolve this once we
We're
We're
overthrow it.
trying to. Yeah.
Clyde, roll me a persuasion check with advantage from Tarkus's help.
Fuck yeah, that was great.
Nice.
Great job, Tom.
Somewhere Bartamil
There's
is
a
blushing.
19, but I have
Oh.
nothing to add to it, so it is just a 19.
It's a raw 19.
Yeah.
You don't
He-
have charisma at all.
I have 0 charisma.
He takes a moment and he puts his hand on the wall, and a window blossoms. And from the top of this like really tall tower in the Arcane Order of the Raven, he glances across the city. He takes a moment and he says, "Clyde, was it?
Indeed, it was and is.
You're a wise man, Clyde. You and the cabinet maker have convinced me.
Oh,
Perhaps I can settle for an election once the seat becomes open. Does that feel more equitable to you?"
the people's
think-
voice.
Dude,
That sounds about right, and I sure do appreciate you being able to kind of see it from our perspective.
Yes, I shouldn't dunk on my brother about not paying attention to the populace and then say something about ruling them without their consent. So why don't you do me a favor? Ask him if that's amenable. If he agrees to that, then I will help.
Sounds good.
would you mind just giving us a little fast travel over there? Just open up a portal or something like that, possibly.
As soon as you say that, he snaps his fingers and you are in the sewers. And Count Everett turns around and he just, where the hell did you come from? Jesus,
You
jeez.
remember us?
Oh.
I had a leaving line for him and everything, but oh well.
Okay, you got here. That's great. What's going on, gentlemen? Where are we?
Well, we got the Fighters Guild there, or the Brawlers Club they're in.
Excellent.
And we're gonna have to put together a little bit of a covert mission to get the artisans on board, and then to get the to get the wizards to join us. Your brother has asked that after we liberate the city, if you would be willing to allow for there to be an open election between you and him to claim the seat.
His face goes from kind of smiling as you've told him that things are working out to all of a sudden he just goes slack-jawed and he gets a little gray around the face. And he
Yeah,
says,
Tassles, you explain this. You're a way more
Listen.
worldly man than me.
Listen, Ordenstone, when we approached your brother, the first thing he said to us was that he would not help us unless it was his seat that we were liberating.
I feared something similar to that might happen.
Well, it would have been nice if you had told us that beforehand, but we're going to overlook
I
that
didn't
for
want to
now.
put the idea into his
We're
head.
gonna, don't worry, it was already there. And basically, when he said that, I initially thought that this was it. This was the end of our whole path, and we would be liberating this town from a dictator just for another one. But then, some very, very wise words from both of my companions here, Tarkus Understudy and Clyde Wonderspice, brought your brother, the High Wizard, the Grand Wizard of the Arcane Order of the Raven, back down to earth.
Amen.
Amen.
and said,
Here,
will-
here.
and
I will
and
point
made
out
him-
that I-
and hold on,
Okay.
and back down to earth, and what he said would be the compromise was to, once the city is liberated, to let the people decide, as it was a decision of the king to elect the leader anyways. There was no election in the first place.
Excuse me.
No, that was because you gave such an epic
Yeah.
speech.
That was Chad Will on the phone just
Yeah.
called me, actually.
Hello, Chad.
Hi, Chad.
Wherever you are. Yeah, Count Ordenstone says, well, if that is what it takes, I agree. And you like feel like a change in the air that you can't really explain, but something settles.
That's democracy.
That's democracy.
Bartimill's ears are burning.
Now, if I can just twist your ear for one more second, from way up here atop my high horse,
Mm-hmm.
what we now must do is indicate to your brother that everything's fine. I'm sure we can send a messenger over there to let them know that the agreement has been made. Now we are up against something that we did not realize we were up against, and we will need all our allies to take down this Goliath. I feel that the rescuing of the prisoner that will lead to the artisans joining us will ultimately have to be the kickoff, so to speak. There's a game that we play amongst my people. It will have to be the kickoff to the invasion of the manor.
Well, we need a diversion.
Failed. Tarkus has always had a last name.
If we have the brawlers and the mages attack with your forces, then we can go with the artisans and free their leader and hit him from the other side.
And then once they're free, they're kind of with us, and it's sort of we just have to make them believe that we're going to at least make it that far. But
Can I step up?
I think the two wings way that our dear friend, fucking whatever your name is, Viv.
I was going to let you come to it.
Thank you. I think that's the way to go there, Ordenstone.
I'm just
Classic
going to step in
pincer.
close to him, and I'm just going to say, pincer move.
Pincer. Subterfuge.
What do you think, Clyde Wonderspice?
I think that this sounds about the size of it. I think that kicking the whole thing off with the subterfuge, being able to come at this thing from a flanking position, I think that's a strong way to go about it. Now,
I wonder. Go ahead. Thought.
I mean, now I had this gorgeous train of thought that's been just, arrested. But I think that's all I have to say. I think it sounds like a great idea. And I think that the sooner we can act on this, the sooner we can catch the enemy off their footing.
I would say, the wizards seem fairly powerful. If they're going to be on board with this, I feel like if we can communicate our plans to them, we're going to need to communicate to everybody. But I think them in particular, using magic will be very helpful with the subterfuge. Perhaps even if we could summon a crab of some kind to really visualize the pincer move.
I think they understand how to use magic.
Listen,
Hey, I'm gonna understand some magic upside your head.
listen, if I can smuggle myself into the prison as a small animal or something else.
It's a house, not a prison, right? He's just locked in a house.
Oh, it was not a prison.
Yeah, just like some house.
Okay.
Who is this guy again? Sorry, I just need to remember.
Yeah, I'm
It's the master builder of the Artisans Guild.
yeah.
His name is Ulrich Rattlebane.
And whose house is he in?
And
the
we're
manor?
rescuing him as a sign of good faith
Yeah.
to get the artisans, but he's
They
not
need
like
they need the master builder there for a little while before they can get involved.
they need to have him back. We need to give them time before they will move.
That's right.
But
So-
as soon as we do this, like as soon as we make this kerfuffle that is obviously going to go horribly wrong and will alert the entirety of the town to our whereabouts,
Well, then we just need to ready the other forces.
the
but
forces
not-
need to be like.
Let me
ready to
throw
go.
this.
Well, let's not
Let me
come
loft
forward.
this one off to you
Don't be
real
negative.
quick. Here's what I'm thinking. We just got the support of these mages. And that guy, he looked at me, he snapped two of his fingers, created a portal, and we got here. Well, who's to say he can't create a portal and just help us pop out our fella in and out
Maybe
without
we could
even
just
going
do
up to the door?
That's called the quick in and out with animal style. You know what I'm saying?
I
If
mean,
you can convince him, if you can convince my brother to help you with this, it would definitely expedite things. But
I mean, it seems like he's already on board. So if this could fast track getting our friend out, I just worry about the involvement of the artisans if they need so much time before they're willing to mobilize.
if they have a mage or a group of mages, they have the potential to understand every piece of magic that's being used inside the city. If my brother helps you directly with this particular endeavor,
It would alert them.
chances are it would also alert them. My thought might be to attempt some kind of stealth mission to save this guy, at the very least alerting as few people as possible. And then once that happens, you can come see me and we will get to the next step here.
That's what I was saying from the beginning. Let's do it.
There's a plan of an order of operations.
Then here's my question
Like
to my
in math.
compatriots. Here's my question to my compatriots. Are all four of us going to try and sneak into this house?
I can get in easily. I know that. I can turn into a tiny spider, crawl in
Okay.
through a window,
Yeah.
and rematerialize however I need to.
But you can't turn him into a spider to get him out.
No, but it'll be easier to break out from there. What
You
we
guys
need
can
from-
break out. You guys can break out, and we can be on the outside as
Yeah.
support.
I'd be happy to go with Viv and just kind of keep eyes on his back as he's going in there. I'm relatively small as is, no spells necessary. So maybe between the two of us, we can find a way in and out.
And
Well,
if
I
we
won't be
could get-
going. I won't be going in the house then.
I'll be
Well,
standing in the street
Tassles and
making fun of
Tarkus,
Tassels.
Why don't we try to get you guys some of the guards' armor or something? You can,
Or maybe some sort of distraction just to lead them
Well,
away.
the armor is actually the classic distraction, because then we could just march that prisoner all the way back to the Artisan Guild
Yeah.
under the guise of us leading this prisoner around town for some reason.
If he's high profile enough. Yes.
What is it?
Tarkus.
Can we? Well, so, it's fair to say that most of the guards are probably dwarves.
No.
I
I
don't
think-
know.
no.
That's true.
Very,
Because
very,
people-
very
they
few of them are
They
dwarves.
came from the other city here.
I,
The dwarves got kicked out.
if we could get guards armor for like me and Viv, and then we could have, pretend that, and then like Tassels could be our faux prisoner because he's a physical wizard. He's scary. He was causing trouble, so we're like leading him through town, distraction style. And then, there's a movie that I saw once.
I'm
My
not
people.
a Wookiee.
I think the problem there is that we are going to a house, not a prison. So it's
Yeah, and also they're not all dwarves, so the dwarf thing, you both being dwarves, doesn't really matter.
Well, oh
ultimately.
yeah, I can't. Well, no, I didn't know. Viv's not a dwarf. What are you talking about?
I'm not.
He is.
What?
I'm so sorry.
You're right.
He's a
I'm so
very
sorry.
stocky half.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why?
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Use the
Yeah.
boys' room.
Okay, well, that was my plan. So whatever you guys want to do is fine. I just wanted to do that really badly.
All right, that's amazing. And Chad was calling me because he saw the Jim Beam commercial.
Okay. Oh boy.
I love that though. Like the half orc in D&D, like is the Wookiee of D&D. You know what I mean?
If we're waiting for Tom, I'm gonna take just 30 seconds.
Yeah, let's take a minute break here.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Subterfuge incoming.
Subterfuge.
Yeah, Tom. Oh my god. First of all, the Star Wars plan never fails. And yeah, Chad just called me, Tom, because he saw the Jimmy Beam commercial. And Nate and Megan just saw it the other day on Comedy Central, which was pretty sweet. Kara's stepfather called me the other day to see. He saw that. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's great. I'm trying to figure out what channels it's playing on, and it seems like it's pretty widespread. Tom, everybody films in Toronto because it's so much cheaper. It was my first audition ever. And I guess I was, I had the beard they were looking for. Hey, Dad. Lord Bale, is your half-orc's name Beef Wellington? Oh my God. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. It was kind of unclear at first which of the two brothers that were these beer brother guys was going to have the line. And I don't know, I was so freaked out about being on set that I don't think I did very well, but it worked out. They kept it. You always crit fail a sexual relations check, Lord Bale. Not you specifically, but anyone. It just happens, Especially if you're playing a Wookiee.
Excuse me?
I said, don't ever speak to me or my son again.
Understood.
Can Zach turn into a Wookiee? That would be helpful. And then would have an actual Wookiee. And then the plan would be sure to work.
Where did we land?
No one liked my plan, so I just decided I'm just going to go along with whatever you guys want to do. But I think so. You and Zach sneaking in is a good idea, and me and Tassels are going to hang out outside and just aggressively loiter, just ready for anything that's going to happen. Right?
I mean, I'm happy to switch it up too. I mean, if you want, I would help create the distraction out front if you want to do the subterfuge part.
Well, I don't even know if we necessarily. I feel like me and Tassels are way more distracting, and I don't know that Tarkus is really particularly sneaky.
I don't think so either. But if you were getting your hopes up for the subterfuge moment,
oh no! I just want it to happen. I'm here for. This is the people's subterfuge.
What I may not be able to lend in the ways of convincing folk, I can lend to you in subterfuge.
I would like to point out that I kind of understand why the brother wants a change of career, because his current job title is kind of problematic.
Grand Wizard.
Yeah, I was considering the same. Like, this is a racist.
Look, man,
town.
I didn't come up with that. This is a D&D thing. You can take it up with Wizards of the Coast.
No. I was just going to be like, hey, man, I understand why you want to change a career. It's not your fault.
You're just gonna have.
You're
to
a
get
victim
that
of circumstance.
Covered up.
I know a guy that does them for free.
All right. Where's our? Dang.
Where's our Wookiee?
Where's our Wookiee?
Hang on. Real quick. Bale has a Pathfinder character named Beef Wellington.
Yeah. He was talking about rolling a natural 1 during a sexual encounter recently.
Glorious. See, Mike's not here, so we can.
Mike floated off.
Around.
So let's just real quick. Let's dive into this. What exactly are you guys doing? So you're going to turn into an animal?
Yeah, I'm going to turn into a little spider, let myself into a house, and ideally open a window or something that Clyde can crawl through as well. So the two of us are going to pair off for this sneaky bit, and then Tarkus and Tassels are on the distraction side of things.
Yeah, I think let's get to the house. Let's try to basically me and Viv are going to try to sneak up to it, roll perceptions to get a lay of the land, find out the best way in. He's probably going to use spider form to some degree.
Let's determine if we even needed it. Do we even need a distraction? Because we could check, like, if we show up under cover of darkness, we may not even need a distraction. That may rustle up things more than they need to be.
I think it's more if things are going pear-shaped.
Yeah.
And that's when the distraction
things are going.
comes in.
If things are going bad, then we need a code word.
Pear-shaped.
Pear-shaped.
So, okay, if you say pear-shaped, that means that I'll
slip it in casually to a conversation when they bust me.
You are
Okay.
looking pear-shaped this evening.
You just look absolutely pear-shaped this evening.
All right, and then so Tassels, when they say pear, we're going to be waiting in the street, and when they say the code word, which is pear-shaped, we got to create a diversion. And I think the diversion is that you and I probably get into a loud political argument.
We probably just get in a fight.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say what we're actually looking for is we're gonna spring this guy from his prison, but you guys are gonna hash out your thing finally, and
yeah.
Like it starts out like a distraction and ends up being like really helping you guys come to an
A
understanding.
strong cathartic.
Yeah. Let's go see if that role plays.
Yeah.
Let's see if that plays out.
So you guys head to the
Nighttime, yes,
the
nighttime.
spot on the map.
Which spot?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, not there. It's over here somewhere, right? Yeah, I think it's like there. Oh, one of those houses.
That's the Artisans Guild, but it's like
Or
yeah, it's like
no, I
right
just
over
said-
here.
Yeah.
Righteous.
Righteous.
The house that the new guard is using to hold the master builder is dark. The only sign of life is one guard by the front door.
Are we approaching under cover of darkness? Did we say?
I believe so.
Okay.
That was the initial plan, at least.
Okay.
Can
Go
we,
ahead.
so
Take
there's
you guys
one
there.
guard by the front door. Can we I'd like
Here.
to just roll a perception once we're getting closer. to
This
see
should
what
give
else
you
is
guys a
going
better
on.
idea.
Okay, very good.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that's a big door he's standing in between. This is like a big old house.
It's a large house, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Great. I'd like to try to circle around the outside of the house without being noticed by the guard. I'd like
Yeah.
to get a full 360, just see every angle of this place.
And
Give
can
me a
I-
stealth
can I-
check.
Can I assist in that by speaking loudly with Tarkus so that the guard looks at us too?
Where are you guys gonna set up?
I would love Tarkus if you'll kind of go with
Yeah,
me
I'll
on
follow
this.
you.
We'll be just like right up in here, and you'll be.
I mean, that's a little close. I think if we get like over here, maybe that way we could draw him like way to the side.
Oh,
Would
I
that
see what
be?
you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Great. But we could walk maybe down this way, like talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you down with that, James?
Yes.
Okay.
And Clyde, am I coming with you?
Yeah, we can both rock this. We'll have to both be doing stealths if that's the case. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that means you should go spider form or not, but it's up to you.
I'd want to go spider form when somebody's not watching me. So. Probably want to
Okay,
get around
we
the side.
rolling once. Or are we getting any advantage help from?
So these guys start having a loud
dude,
conversation off to the side, and so Clyde, you're gonna get Clyde and Vivian, you're gonna get stealth rolls with advantage.
Okay.
Nice. It's not looking great for me. However, that is going to be a 10
And a
total.
15 for me.
So Tarkus, just so you know, I was in this liquor commercial last year, and apparently it's in the Discord.
Now, I'll tell you, you guys want a beer commercial? You get a couple of guys swinging a 10, not 20-pound sledge all day. Show them where you get these.
You guys are having a very loud conversation, and the guard in front of the house looks very interested. He actually even moves over a little bit.
One thing about the guards
Kinda
in
over
this
here.
town is that they're beefy. They're strong. The guards in this town are hot.
The two of you guys are able to make your way around the house.
Am I right, Tarkus?
You feel you are unseen,
Okay.
unheard.
Nice.
Oh, I thought we were making our way around. No, we're still over here. Okay. Gotcha.
Can I get a perception roll? I'm looking for a window or something I could climb to maybe get up, either on the roof or get up to a window if I see one.
Yep, give me a perception check.
Cool. That is going to be a 13.
You see a couple windows in the house that you feel Viv can probably open for you. They're all blocked out though. Like you can't see through the windows. They've been
Boarded up.
blocked out by something. Yeah.
Hmm.
As far as climbing to the roof, you feel like you could give it a shot, but you're pretty small, and these houses are pretty big.
Could I roll a perception to see if there's something that I'd be able to crawl through as like a tiny spider?
You don't have to. Yeah, there's plenty.
Oh, there's
I
plenty.
mean, you could crawl through the front door as a spider. You'd be fine.
Very good. Cool.
What do you think, Viv? Do you want to get on the inside? Go spider form?
If there's a ground level window, I think that's our best bet, so we don't have to risk you climbing up and falling.
I'm feeling scrappy. I can get up there. You kidding me?
Hey, I believe you can, but let's just play it safe, you know?
I got my bad rolls out of the way.
Yeah.
Nothing but heat from here on out.
And no sign of Lyle.
No,
He's not picked up my fishy scent.
no.
All right.
Vivian, do you transform into a spider?
I certainly do.
All right. Are you going through the front door?
No, I'm going to go through one of the windows on the side over here.
Great. Tag it for me.
If we were over in this direction.
Yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
Excuse me?
I'm jacked up.
Excuse me?
So anyway, then I says I was going to redistribute this G-clamp upside his head.
That's right. Sees the means of his production.
All right. You make your
By
way in.
kicking him in the balls.
You transform into a spider, and you go in through the window.
Yeah.
Let me just get this shit out of the way. I'll just delete that actually. Let me show you what you see.
All right.
History repeats itself, Tarkus. First as tragedy, second as farce.
What about farts?
You heard me.
You sneak into the window right here,
Yeah.
and you're now inside a bedroom. You see that there's one guard in here. What do you do?
Bite him.
I give him a nibble.
Okay. Giant wolf spiders are poisonous, correct?
Let me see.
Venomous, I believe.
Venomous?
Is the term you're
Yeah,
looking
it
for?
is. Yes, venomous.
They're
Venomous.
Venomous?
Let's see.
They got poison in their fangs.
They do.
All right.
You know that they're not particularly poison. Like
Yes.
their poison isn't very strong. You know this as a man of nature.
Okay. I'm just weighing my options here real quick. Where is... I gotta look at those stats quick before I do it. Otherwise, I might blow it.
Tarkus, religion is the opium of the masses.
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
The guard is now starting to come over to you guys.
Here's what I'm doing. Can I use my webbing too as a giant wolf spider?
Yes.
I am going to climb onto the ceiling as the
Mhm.
tiny spider. Use my second wild shape to morph into a giant wolf spider above
Mhm.
this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthily, ideally. I've got a +7, so I could roll for that on the stealth for the spider.
I don't think you need to.
Okay.
You're a spider. Like, there's no reason for this guy to think that you're not. Like,
Cool.
he's not looking for a spider on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
But now I'm a
How often
giant-
does anybody look up is the real question. You ever just look up?
Not enough, apparently.
Emma has a weird thing where, like, as soon as she's just like sitting on the couch, and then she just looks directly at a spider like that's in the corner. She just
Whoa.
senses
She's
them.
got spider senses.
It's
but in a
really
different
fucking
way.
weird.
So don't make Emma a bad guy in this game that could detect me.
Yeah, you're on the ceiling.
I think she'd be a
Undetected.
great guest. I'm just saying.
I would like to drop onto this dude, bite him, and wrap him in webbing. I know this is a multi-step process. I'm just telling you my intentions with your daughter, sir.
You're gonna start a fight right now with this guy.
Yes.
All right. I mean, you'll get a surprise round. Go ahead and roll to. You're gonna bite him first, so go ahead and roll to hit him.
Ba-ba-ba.
Also, everybody in the audience, from now on, every time James sighs,
Yeah.
you got a drink.
Yeah.
Listen, I feel like that was the option that was available to us. I stand by what you're doing here, Viv.
No, I stand by him too. I'm just saying. Every time we get like a sighing react or a confused react from James,
So,
Peanut Gallery has to drink.
so melee bite +3 to hit.
Yeah, a 21 definitely hits this guy. Go ahead and roll some damage, and he'll roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yes. So 1d6 + 1 piercing damage.
Yeah, he fails.
All right, so 5 up on the bite, and then I roll 2d6 poison.
Get him. Get him.
Not as great.
So that's 9 damage total.
Yes, and he failed.
He did fail.
Okay. And then, yeah, I fell on top of him as a giant wolf spider, so he's
How giant is giant wolf spider? Can you give us an idea of size?
It's a quarter challenge rating creature, if that means anything to
I
Are
think
anyone.
you
he's
a
about the size of
medium-sized
your
creature, or are you-
hand. No, he's about the size of your hand, if
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
A giant
Wait.
wolf spider?
That's pretty big for a spider.
That's a giant wolf spider, my man.
What size is he? What size is he? Oh, he's
Giant.
medium. No, you're
I'm
a
human
giant
sized,
fucking
yeah.
thing. Yeah, okay, my
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
Fuck.
I just thought you were a regular ass spider. Yeah, so you definitely attack. You hit him. You deal 9 damage to this guy.
Yeah.
But he's still snuck in okay.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm just pointing out, his prowess.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Roll initiative there.
'Kay.
Vivian. And only Vivian.
Can I roll a notice commotion coming from the room upstairs?
You can roll a perception check, but you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
I have it written as notice commotion, but yeah, I think perception is the same thing.
18.
This guy, you're gonna go first.
All right.
This guy has noticed you now. It was impossible not to.
My commotion noting is going to be a 19 to note
With disadvantage?
commotion. Oh, disadvantage?
Oh yeah, you're rolling with disadvantage, bud.
Oh,
The
why?
windows are blocked out. You have no idea what's going on in there.
I can't hear a thunk and a cry.
You can hear stuff. He hasn't let out a cry yet. He hasn't
Okay.
even had a turn.
Understood. That's a 12. No commotion noted.
That doesn't necessarily mean that. Let me just see what happens in the next 6 seconds of combat.
Notice
What-
me.
What are you doing there, Zach?
I'm gonna bite him again.
Go ahead.
Is he restrained, by the way, because I fell on him, or what is the deal here?
No, you're just next to him.
Next to him?
Yeah.
Well, then I will change what I said. I would like to.
You haven't done it yet, so you're good. What would you like to do?
No, I should bite him. I'll bite him again. We're gonna do it.
Bite him.
Bite him.
Bite him.
How's a
Bite him.
22?
That hits. If the 18 hit, the 19 does too.
All right, so 3 regular damage, and if he fails, he will.
He
take
fails.
Another 4 poison damage.
He's a
So it's-
quarter challenge rating. He seems burly. That's a burly ass spider, my guy.
He calls out. He says, "Giant spider!" You definitely hear that, Clyde. You hear him call out.
I hear the commotion.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna hit you there, Viv.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he's gonna hit you
Tarkus
for
is definitely like
oh wait, how many
interjecting.
hit points do I have, by the way? As this.
11,
Okay.
and he's gonna deal 7 damage right off the bat. He's gonna hit you with his sword.
Okay.
He
I
strikes
gotta
out at you.
scramble up the side of this house. Noting the commotion, can I roll up an initiative to get involved?
Everybody's gonna roll initiative now after that round.
Hell yeah. Let's get involved.
Not us though, right?
Yeah, you two are both gonna do it
Out from
Dude, let's-
outside the house.
from outside the house.
Let's
Oh,
get
shit.
So
involved.
the guard was coming at us. I got some stuff to say to the guard.
Am
but
I
all right.
technically up here, Jim?
You are,
Okay.
and he's like
Sick
right
stealth
here.
mission.
Listen,
What I
I'm
was worried
rolling this sucker. Oh, boys, that's a 22. Oh, I'm ready to spring into action. Doesn't it always kind of suck though when you have like a beastie roll on initiative? Is anyone else ever just
It
kind of
does
like,
a little bit. Yeah.
damn?
What was your original initiative there? You rolled like an 18, right, Viv, or 16?
It was 18. Yep, 18.
All right, what'd you get? Where'd you get Tarkus?
Got a 4, and then I got my 1, so I'm at a 5.
Okay, and then Tassels.
5.
Oh, okay. I think which one of you has the higher dexterity?
Probably him.
I got a 13.
I have a 12.
Okay, so yeah, he will go before you.
Okay.
Great. Clyde, you're actually going to be up this round
Yeah,
first.
we're out here. We're just
You better
chilling.
believe it. I would like to try and get up into this window. How high up above me is it? Dungeon Daddy.
It's about 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
sorry,
for
no,
it.
the window's 5 feet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna scramble up to it. Do I need to roll to get up to this
Yes,
window?
give me an athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher.
Okay, we'll probably go acrobatics. All these good rolls for things that aren't combat hurt me. That is gonna be a 21, however, to get to 5-foot window.
You can scramble up and open the window and get into the house for your turn.
Sick. I'm in there.
Oh, boy.
Give me 1 second here. Just got to resolve initiative.
Anton, I agree. High initiative is great, but not as great as like rolling to attack with an 18. And I feel like one has a finite number of
Sure.
banging rolls.
You know, but an 18, you know, used up, like, doesn't mean that it's not going to come back. You know,
I think that we're each allotted in life a certain amount of quality rolls.
right?
From inside
Our-
the
It's
The
like
house.
it's like a fossil fuel.
RNG Jesus giveth, and RNG Jesus taketh away.
from inside the house, further inside the house, another guy comes out of that room, Vivian. He's gonna swing at you. He misses completely. He sees this giant spider and he comes in. He runs in screaming. Ah! He misses completely. Viv, it's your turn.
Okay. The dude already screamed that we're here.
Oh yeah. And now Clyde is inside the house. He's inside the house.
Well, no, we've been found. I'm going to use my bonus action to turn back into Vivian, and I am going to cast Thunderwave on these two schmucks. If people
it.
didn't know we're here, they're about to find out.
They both roll. What kind of save?
It's a con save.
The guy who you've been fighting fails. What's your your spell save DC? 14.
14. Yes, 14.
And it's Dex.
Amen,
Con.
Rift Zealot.
It's
Amen.
gone. They both fail.
Okay, so they both take 12 damage, and they're both pushed back 10 feet, slamming into the wall.
You immediately kill the guy you've bit before. He just he slams into the wall and you hear a sickening crunch. He dies. This other guy goes backwards into the wall. He's going to take an additional D6 of damage from rolling into there. So that's 3 more damage. So you've dealt him 15.
Yeah. Or 12. 12 to the new guy.
12 plus the 3
Oh, the 3. Yes, sorry.
for him. From him going into the wall.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see,
You counting that high for?
don't worry about it. Everything's fine. You see through the open door, the now open door, that there's another guard out there.
Yeah.
You see
Is that a
this
Spider-Man?
I scream
this is life.
subterfuge.
There's another guy here.
I'd actually like to scream pear-shaped and see
Is,
if
yeah, is
Tarkus
this, is
picks
this
it up.
the definition of things going pear-shaped?
I start yelling pear-shaped.
All of these screams come from outside, and this guard just steps up and attacks you, Tassels. He's the jig is up.
Oh God, I have fucking ink all over my hand.
That's a
Sorry.
12 to hit. I don't think that hits you. So Tarkus, you're up.
I have ink all over my hand. All right, I'm coming up on this guy, and I'm just gonna schwang on him, and I'm just gonna walk up to him, and I'm gonna say, "What kind of place you living in, boy? You like cabinets with reverse flux bind hinges or transverse shim wedges?" And then I'm gonna hit him.
Yeah. That's the good
My
stuff.
name is Kevin O'Connor, and welcome to this old house.
I've got my shield in one hand, I've got the axe in the other hand, and I'm just gonna come in and I'm just gonna whack him.
All right, go for it.
Oh, nice.
So you add, I think, 6 to hit, so that's an 8 total.
Yeah.
He hears you coming with your sick, witty pre-combat phrase, and he's able to kind of detect you in time to duck out of the way of your attack. Tassels.
Physical.
Physiological.
Wizard.
Fiscal wizard.
It is
Fiscal
time.
wizard.
Is he wearing metal armor, perhaps?
He is.
It's time for Shocking Grasp. It's called the Physical Wizard for a reason.
All right, roll
Big
to
time.
attack.
Dude, just hit Mon-Chan.
My
Geet him.
friends, that's 8 plus 5, which is a 13.
That hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Oh my god.
That was some
I'm
quick math.
So sorry. It's 5 and 3 and 8 for some reason all align in my brain, and I can see those ones perfectly. But anything else I can't. Sorry, I'm confused between that and my other physical wizard spell. One of them is a D4 and one of them is a D8. I think that Shocking Grasp is the D8.
I think so. Just give me a second.
I got it right here, bud. Yep, D8 lightning damage, and it can't take reactions until the start of his next turn. I am on a fucking roll right
You
now.
actually have advantage on the attack roll against him. Go ahead and roll again. Just see if
Why
you
is
can get a
that?
20. Because he's wearing the metal armor. You
I get
asked him. And
advantage
you
when
should-
they because I get advantage when they wear metal. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, so you asked. So I
Didn't
thought you
happen.
knew.
Didn't happen.
All right. Yeah. No, you hit him. You don't crit or anything.
That's 6 damage.
Cool. He takes the damage.
He's busy thinking about his favorite cabinet type, and you shock him.
He's like, "Wow, I've just never been asked that before."
He's deep in thought about.
I was standing outside this house
Hinges.
waiting for someone to ask.
It was just the hinges, not even. We haven't even built the cabinet
Yeah.
yet.
That's turn 2, my friend.
Back to the top of the order. Clyde, you're up.
Okay. Here's what's going down.
You see these two guys in front of you, Clyde.
This guy and this guy, right?
Well, this guy's kind of behind something. You don't really see him.
Oh, I
Vivian
see
sees
this
them.
guy.
Yeah, he sees him moving through the other door because he's in front of it.
Okay.
But you see
Cool.
this guy here who looks pretty bad, and then this guy over here. This is a woman, actually.
Here's what I'd like to do.
Yep.
I'd like to run and do like a sick little tumble across the bed and end up here and then take my shot at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
Now, does this determine whether I can move across the bed or just whether it's a cool tumble or not? I'll roll and we can figure out what that means.
Just roll me an acrobatics check. I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, it's a 12.
Yeah, you don't do any cool like somersault flip or anything, but you're able to navigate the bed.
That's perfect.
And
I
you're on the other
navigated
side.
the bed with
You've done
amateur
s-
skills, but
No small amount of grace. You're fine. Go ahead. And,
I got that 8 roll out of the way for this big old attack roll
Big
coming
money.
down the pipe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh.
And
Ooh,
I
baby.
am, of course, hitting Terry.
yeah, roll some damage on Terry over there.
Okay. That's going to be with the longbow, a d8 plus 4. That's going to be 8 damage.
You put one through his eye. He's completely dead.
Ah.
Slay.
Yes.
Yes,
talking about.
sir.
That brings us to
Me.
Viv, yeah, because that guy's dead. Viv, you're up.
If it ain't broke, let's swing around here so I
Mm-hmm.
actually have some line of sight on both of these.
Yeah, you're in Thunderclap again.
Yeah.
Thunder wave.
Yep, let's do it again.
Okay, they're gonna roll their con saves.
Cool. And they got to beat a 14, and I'll roll 2d8.
Okay, one of them rolls a natural 20 and the other one rolls a 19. So they both save, but they'll
Whoa.
take 6 damage apiece.
What happens to that table they're standing in front of?
Two of the chairs splinter and come
Nice.
apart, but the table itself is built sturdily. They got it from the Artisans Guild.
Okay, well,
That's a good table.
That's a good table.
at some point in this fight, I will be standing on that table, shooting downwards upon them. That's a promise.
This guy's gonna step in here and attack you, Vivian.
Yeah.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, that should do it.
You're going to take 4
Yep.
damage as she hits you with her sword. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This guy's coming in on you, Clyde.
Will he take an attack of opportunity from me?
He will. Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Oh,
Shillelagh.
Oh, yeah.
Roll damage.
A d8. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. He's going to take 9 damage, Shillelagh style.
Wow, you smacked the hell out of him. He looks he actually looks confused for a second.
Smack the hell out of him.
nice.
He's got a 16 to hit you. I think that hits you exactly, right? Clyde?
My armor class is 16.
Okay, tie goes to the runner. He's going to deal 4 damage as he chunks into you with
Okay,
his little sword.
understood.
This guy is going to attack you again, Tarkus. This time he will hit you with a 22. He's going to deal 6 damage, and then he's going to take 2 attacks of opportunity as he disengages so that he can run away. So you guys go ahead and roll your attacks of opportunity, Tassels and Tarkus.
Get him!
Get him.
Get him!
Pardon me.
Blessings.
That makes for good radio.
How can I help? How can I help?
Can you roll me a d20? You're going to take an attack of opportunity against this guy.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. Do I add anything to that?
What are you using? Your fists?
I mean, technically, I haven't drawn anything yet because I just touched that guy with my lightning before.
Yeah, so you can like attack him with your fists, so it'd be plus your strength plus your proficiency. So I think that's
so +5. Yeah.
So that'll hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Unfortunately, Tarkus, you're still high off of your victory in the Brawlers Club, so you're not batting 1,000 right now.
That potpourri lace joint is getting into your skull.
We're getting fucked up. Is that a D4 plus my strength?
It is, yeah.
That's a 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you catch him pretty good on his way out. So 5, 10, 15,
Shocking
20, 25,
grass pig
30.
that.
He's starting to run inside. He's trying to run back into the house.
What an asshole.
Tarkus, you're up. Tarkus, you're muted. There you go.
Yeah. I'm gonna give chase, and I think I can.
His name's Chad.
I'm gonna give Chad.
I haven't asked. I was gonna ask him his name. Did we already know that his name is Chad?
No, I just
You don't know
said
his
that
name.
because Chase is also a douchey name.
Okay.
Hold on.
gonna say, 'cause
Also,
I can make this distance, I believe. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can,
big time,
and you can
big
attack.
time.
Go ahead and roll.
And then
to
I'm
hit.
gonna say, you never told me your name. Rude. I say, you never told me your name as I approach, and then I get close, and then right when I swing on him, I'm gonna scream, rude. All right, 11 plus 6. That's gonna bring me 17 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll some damage on this guy.
All right, get a. That's 5 plus 6. So that's
Nice.
11.
I think it's 5 plus 4.
The battle axe, it says a damage 1d8 plus 6.
Huh.
Get fucked.
Hmm. I thought we resolved this already, but that's fine. Yeah,
If
you kill.
or is that the like the one-handed versus two-handed issue? Because I think I wrote it down just for the one-handed, but
I think that it's meant to. I think that you deal. It's plus your strength. Like that's what you add to damage. It's you roll your damage
Yeah, well,
die
I
and
got-
you add your strength modifier.
well, I got 6.
Your strength modifier is +4. You have an 18 in your score.
18.
The extra 2 is the proficiency.
Right.
Okay.
It's +6 to hit, but +4 damage.
Okay, so
Yeah.
okay,
So
sorry.
you'll deal
Yes.
9.
Cool.
You
Sorry.
you
yes.
crack this guy and he looks awful. You stick your axe into his back and he's just immediately you see him cough up some blood.
Where?
Does he say his name?
No, he doesn't. He's
Rude.
Rude.
he's gonna stay rude to the end. Tarkus, you're up.
He's a rude dude.
Or sorry, Tassles. Tassles, you're up. 2 T names
Yes.
right at the end. It's messing with me.
I'm gonna run up there too and just have my ugly stick in my hand, but I'm going to shocking
The
grasp
ugly
him
stick is
again.
broken, correct?
Yeah, you broke the ugly stick.
The ugly stick is long gone.
Did I break it?
You
Oh,
did.
dude,
Yeah,
oh,
like
first
your
attack, you
shot.
went with
It's-
okay, my,
You
my
have the
quarterstaff is in,
shard of the ugly stick.
no,
is
my
with you.
quarterstaff is in my hand.
Sure.
But I have at some juncture I have stuck at least one nail in the quarterstaff. Just
Great. You're starting. You're
start-
starting again.
Just start building a new ugly stick.
Yeah. Roll to hit this guy. You're just gonna
This is
try and
shocking. This is shocking grasp though.
Yeah. All right. Give me that attack roll.
Physical wizard. Do I have to say it again?
You get to roll with advantage. Just
Oh,
a
yeah,
reminder.
That's right. Shit. Okay, so 8 plus 5. Which
That
my
hits.
Friend is 13.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy.
5.
Finish him.
I run up, bringing the quarterstaff over my head, and in a kind of a faint kind of thinking I'm being clever, I start waving it over my head and then just touch him.
He
With my
brings
hand.
up his sword to like block, and you
Yeah.
grab the hilt and shock him through the sword and kill him. He's dead.
Yeah.
Absolutely toast.
Yeah.
That brings us to top of the order. Clyde, you're up. This guy's
Okay.
right in front of you.
Excellent. I would like to disengage. What is this? A bench or something?
Yeah.
I'd like to disengage. And then I'd like to bolster the morale of my comrades by bellowing a single word that shatters the what I imagine a silent fight in this room. I bellow with my gnomish lungs, subterfuge. And then I shoot my arrow at this guy.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit him.
Subterfuge! And I shoot. Yes, baby. That's going to be a 24.
Ride
Big
that
money.
wave, brother. Go ahead and roll damage.
Subterfuge. Oh, okay. Well, that's 5 still.
Okay. This guy is looking incredibly bad, but he's still up.
Nice.
Viv.
Normally mild-mannered Viv looks up as Clyde yells subterfuge and looks deep into his eyes. And I will say, my eyes have turned bloodshot, and there is a blood rage boiling within me.
Are you turning into a barbarian? Like in this moment?
A
You're
blood
like
rage.
I
going to
cross
rage.
class right now.
Yeah, I
It's
pi-
turning
I
into Ray.
pivot over with my shillelagh, and I'm gonna try to end the man that's been attacking Clyde.
All right, you're shifting.
Yeah,
Roll to hit. Oh,
Yes, baby.
22.
roll damage.
5.
Finish him.
Yes.
Just a good old bashing of the head as I yell subterfuge, but I will just continue to just spash.
These
Smash.
halls echo.
Smash. Smash.
Yes. The first hit you hear is like a crunch, and then it turns into like somebody using a mortar and pestle, like mashing up just like a bunch
And
of raw
I
ingredients.
turn with a crazed look and stare at the lone woman warrior with a crazy look in my eye.
It's her turn. She says, I yield. I yield. I yield. And she puts down her weapon.
Are we out of combat?
You're out of combat. Everyone's out of combat.
Okay.
When I
Let's-
enter the house, I would like to close the door behind us. When Tarkus
Hey,
and
what-
I enter, when Tarkus
Wait
and I,
for me.
No, Tarkus, hurry up, Jesus Christ! When we are in the house, I would like to close the door
Yes.
so that any more noise doesn't escape out to the street.
Great. Okay.
I would like to immediately search the rooms to find the one we're rescuing. And I say to Viv as I'm passing by to grill this soldier for everything she knows.
I
Alright.
say, this is exactly what I was worried about.
So you guys, you do see Clyde that the person you're looking for is in the back right room, and he's like sitting on the bed, just like alert, having heard the sounds of your combat.
Okay. I'd like to go in. Is he bound?
He is, yeah, he's bound. He's also heavily bandaged, and it appears that both of his hands have been broken.
Oh no. I'd like to cast Cure Wounds on him.
You're able to clear up most of the damage, but you can tell that the way that his bones were smashed is he's gonna need some serious healing over a long period of time. It's not gonna be able to be fixed instantly.
No magic will fix this, huh? Okay.
Well, it might. It's just gonna take time.
At that point, hearing that in a fit of rage, can Tarkus get up on the yielded enemy combatant and just draw his axe on? It's a her, right? On her.
Yeah. Yep.
And what the fuck have you done to, or what in blazes have you done to my man?
Tarkus.
Sorry.
Let me handle this. Calm down. Trust me. Listen, I know they hurt him.
I'm a wild dog. I'm ready.
Tarkus, I get it. Do you see my face right now? Splattered with blood. I lost it in there. I'm a little embarrassed you saw that side of me. And I'll go to sit down on the bed and just pat the side of it and be like, "What's your name, soldier? Come have a seat with me."
She says, "I'm not in the habit of telling my captors my name."
And I'm gonna butt in. I'm gonna be like, if you're not gonna talk to his good cop, you can talk to me, my bad cop.
Listen,
Your choice.
Listen,
So-
friend, would you just have a seat? Tarkus is going to lose his mind in a second. You don't want
I
to
can
see
just
that.
as easily fry you in your breastplate the same way I did your friend out there.
To be fair, these people aren't really my friends, but I understand what you're saying. And she goes and she sits down.
Listen, I'm sorry for what I had to do there, and I lost control. But I'd like to think that I'm a friendly guy. My name's Vivian. What's your name?
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage here.
12.
She sighs and she says, "Okay, all right. Vivian, my name is Desi."
Desi.
Sure.
Desi, did you know Jensen?
Yes.
Yeah, I killed that
She
guy.
like looks completely shocked that you would like bring him up.
Yeah, Jensen, we had to kill him. And we're not stopping until we get to the top here. Where are you from, Desi?
I'm from Prudence.
Prudence. Do I know of Prudence?
Yeah, it's the place that sent the caravan that you
Poston,
guys were
yeah.
supposed to
Is
meet.
that Washington or Rhode Island?
Yeah.
It's Prudence.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's
Prudence.
Rhode Island.
Can I roll a perception to see if I think she's lying?
Give me an insight check there, Tarkus.
Got a 13. I have so I get that mean I had 2. I have a check next to insight.
Yeah, you had at least 2. You
Yeah,
had 2
proficient.
and the ability score.
Sorry, I'm dumb. 13 plus 3, 16.
She seems like she's being honest. She seems like she's
Okay,
being
cool.
truthful. Yeah.
Okay.
She says, Jensen is the guy who offered me the deal, which was I leave the caravan and join them and I get to live. And they killed all my friends.
We were part of the other caravan. and they nearly killed everyone there.
I'm
And
sorry.
You're a turncoat, is what you're telling me.
Well, let me ask you a question. If you're about to die, do you take money, food, and a steady piece of employment, or do you just take the axe?
Listen, I can defend myself, and I couldn't say the same for you, so I guess our situations are drastically different.
I think it's pretty obvious that you bested us, all right? You smashed my friend's head in. Well, not really my
He
friend,
just
but
said
you
he
know what I
wasn't
think
your
I'm trying to say.
friend.
Look, don't put words in my mouth, all right? I don't know who the hell you are. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I've gone through.
Listen, let's cool it down here. If you've turned coat once, what's going to stop you from doing it again? Come back.
Look, I just wanted to live.
Listen,
man.
Would you like to live again? You can hang out with us. I've got friends that are animals. They're very kind. Except for this heron. Don't get me started. But we've got a sugar glider, and you know what you're doing is bad. You've got to feel terrible about what you're doing.
If I can just interject here, I would say that why don't we hightail it back to the artisans, and you will meet them and decide for yourself if you would like to carry on here in town, maybe working off your debt to society with the artisans. But as for us and our fellow that we just rescued, we should probably be moving on.
I'd like to jump back over at this point to Clyde.
Yeah.
As you see him, he's badly hurt, but you've healed him. He says, "Thank you. Who are you?"
My name is Clyde Wonderspice, and I come with my compatriots to free you and to gain the support of the artisans. I understand it's a lot to drop on you right now, and I'm sure you've got a story to tell me. But why don't we get you out of here?
Yeah, sure. If the guildmaster sent you, I'm happy to go with you. You have my thanks for saving me from these monsters. He looks kind of at his hands, and he seems really, really distraught.
Hey, what was your name, by the way, partner?
Ulrich Rattlebane.
Ulrich. I'm sorry. I was told before. I keep forgetting, but it's a majestic name. Ulrich, we're going to get those hands fixed up, and you're going to be building before you even know it. I saw that table out in the room. Was that made by you or one of your kind?
I'm sure it was, yes.
I've never seen a finer table. I could barely even see the top of it. I'm a small little guy, but down where I was standing, good legs, seem sturdy. How about we get you out of here, and you can tell me what happened to you, how they got you on our way back to meet with the artisans. How does that sound?
Let's go.
All right, let's hit it.
So you guys see, as you're having this conversation with Desi, you see Ulrich and Clyde come out of the other room. You guys notice, he looks terrible. He looks like absolutely defeated. His hands are broken. He's bandaged up. He looks like shit.
As I walk out, I'd like to say, fellers, ma'am, I believe it's time to hit the road.
Can we can I roll a persuasion at Desi to see if be like, yo, do you want to come with us? Can we trust you? Do we have to tie you up, or are you gonna come willingly?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Yes.
18, and then I got I'm learning. 18 plus 4 is 22. 22.
She says, no, you don't have to tie me up. I'll come with you, and I won't make any trouble, I promise.
And I said, all right, traitor Tots, I trust you.
Listen, why don't you walk with him? I just need to take care of one thing, and James, if you'll allow me.
Sure.
As everyone leaves the house, I will take some of the blood on the floor and spell out on one of the walls, Jensen sends his regards.
Okay.
Nice.
I thought you were going to write a note to Lyle.
Dude, Lyle's given up on me, and I've given up on him.
So you guys are moving back towards the...
Write a note in the street in British.
You guys are moving back towards the Artisans Guild, and you see Ulrich just keeps kind of looking at his hands, and then he just starts laughing a little bit. It's actually pretty funny. It would seem that the Duke wanted me to make him something. If he had asked, I might have done it as a courtesy for the new ruler of the city, but I don't think he wanted anyone to know I was making it for him. And he certainly didn't want me making it for anyone else, and he shows you the hands.
Yeah, no, I saw them. They're still broken as ever. That is kind of funny, also kind of disturbing. What sort of weird thing did he ask you to make for him, if I could ask?
I don't know exactly. It was just a box.
Some sort of sex thing, huh? He was a weird sort of sex dude.
He was putting his dick in the box, wasn't he?
Perhaps.
Sort of
It's difficult to
pervert.
say. It needed some very specific, intricate markings on it, but it didn't have any significance to me. They didn't watch me work, though, so the fact that they smashed my hands, well, the joke's on them, isn't it? And as you guys are walking, he stops and focuses for a minute, closes his eyes, and parts of the walk in front of you, the cobblestone road that you guys are on, start popping up, and he turns them into this box shape, and you see etchings start to appear on the outside of them, and he makes it with his magic, with his mind.
Whoa.
He no
I
longer
did that. That was me.
he doesn't use his hands.
Oh, you don't even use your hands.
Right.
This is amazing.
That's why I was laughing.
I always suspected this of the great masters like Norm Abram, that they didn't use their hands, that they used their mind. I knew that it was a magic.
This isn't perfect, but it should give us all some idea what was made. In the meantime, I'll run and rejoin my brothers and sisters at the guild hall, and I'll tell them what you've done. Moradin guide you. And he leaves you with this box. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you what that box looks like. It's crudely drawn, so do me a favor. I'm a child's art level,
Yeah.
but this is what it looks like.
Can I recognize any of those symbols?
There's one of them you should recognize.
Can I recognize any of these symbols?
This is a language that I don't think any of you speak.
What language?
What about the arcane language?
You can go ahead and give me an arcana check, just and if everybody else wants to give me a history check.
Well,
Sure.
fuck me.
I roll
That was a terrible roll, and I have to get a glass of water.
Okay.
What did you say it was? A history check?
History check, yeah.
19 for history for me. And I do speak Sylvan and Druidic.
Oh my god.
17.
Dude,
Natty
yes, sir,
20.
Clyde. It's
Literally-
the language of spice.
Literally needed a nat 20 to get it. Jesus Christ. All right. It's Old Draconic. It is not even a new script of Draconic. It is an older Draconic that most people don't realize even existed at any point.
Could I to add some background to why I would know this?
Yes.
I think that there was a single jar of a spice that Ebenezer, the Grand Spice, wouldn't tell me about that had markings, not necessarily these same markings on it, but it was Old Draconic labeled, and he would never tell me what was in it. But I saw it and would ask him about it, and he would never tell. But finally, he told me what language it was written in, and that's why I would maybe know what this is.
Whoa.
So you do recognize some of the symbols, but one of them in particular you recognize from the back of the cloaks of the mercenaries that you guys have been fighting with. This one right here, this half moon shape. Again, drawn in the script of a child, but please, I suspend your disbelief for just a moment. It's beautiful.
It's great. It's great.
Yeah. So you guys check out this box. He runs ahead and says, we'll see you out there. And he runs off.
See you in the morning.
Bye.
You guys didn't notice any action around the house you guys were at. So you feel, even though it was kind of a blundered stealth mission, it seemed like it was kind of isolated from a lot of the rest of the action of the city, and you don't think that you set anything off.
And I didn't see,
Quite
did
yet.
all of the fighting take place indoors? Are there any bodies outside?
There
with
is one
loose
body
stash?
outside. Yeah.
I would like to point that out and ask Tarkus if he would give me a hand. Hint, hint. Just move him. I'm tiny.
I'll just move him.
Yeah.
Tarkus, one-handed, just grabs the corpse and tosses it into the house.
Mm-hmm.
Very powerful man.
Then I think we make tracks towards the sewer count.
Yeah, Sewer Lord.
Sewer Lord.
You guys head back
Can we be
to the count.
grilling Desi on the way for some information, inside info?
She basically answers all your questions with kind of like, I am just a grunt.
Yeah.
I take orders from those guys. I just do what they tell me. You feel like she's not lying. You know, she doesn't really have a reason to
She's
lie
a
to
new
you.
recruit anyway. If she
Yeah.
got picked up,
Yeah.
you know, from the caravan that was supposed to meet us, I think we've gotten what we need out of her.
Sure. Yeah.
Let's
Sweet.
haul booty to the sewer lord.
Yeah, you guys make it back down without any trouble back to see the count. And he says, "Is it done?"
We got
It
him.
is complete. Yeah, we got him. We got him, and unfortunately, well, I hope this doesn't end up being a real bump in the road. But his hands were broken, and he was their master artisan. Correct?
He is.
Yep.
Yeah, he's there. He's like their master builder.
Hopefully, we won't have to rely on his skill set, but hopefully, we've gained the trust and the support of the artisans in their guild.
Yeah, when you return to the sewers, you see that the Count is making preparations with his loyalists. They're donning armor and sharpening their weapons. And after you guys tell him that it's complete, he smiles and he says, "Good day for a fight, eh, boys? Thanks to you, I think we got a real shot at this. The last thing that I would ask is that you let the people outside of the city know that we're ready to go. See if you can rally them to storm the gates. It'll create a distraction and split forces, and my brother will be there to make sure they're protected. Then you're free to make your leave with my great thanks. If we win this fight, you'll always have a friend in the gate."
Nice.
Time
Do you
to
have any
get
gold we
physical.
could have right now? Just, you know, it's just kind of a formality more than anything.
He's talking shit.
I kid. We'll go do your thing. We'll do your thing.
Should we rest up real quick?
Yeah.
You guys can take a short rest here.
Regain a spell slot or two?
Yes.
I just saw that there were 20 people tuning in to the Howling Giant official Tarkus Chronicles
Yeah.
Part 3, the Potpourri Bourgeoisie, and Are You Gonna Eat That? And so I threw some subs down for everybody.
Dude,
and,
Mike,
That's
I
so
love
sick.
Look
Yeah,
at that.
thank you.
Dude, Mike, that's
I
awesome.
just love that we're doing this, and I love that these people are here. And that, unfortunately, one of them went to John. Which
Well, he hangs out on the other ones though too.
That's true. That's true.
Plus,
No,
I
no,
mean, he's releasing an album this week. You got to give him a gift of sorts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Give him a gift.
gift the boy.
So you
It was
guys
like
rest up.
One time I
Do I need to roll a hit die?
bought a bunch of subs, and one went to fucking Seabass. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
everybody
can
roll
we-
hit die if you
Can we
want to
get that
heal up.
back?
Can we get that back?
Can we get that
I'm,
back?
I'm full health. I didn't get hit.
I'm back up.
Good.
Yeah, I
Good,
didn't.
good, good.
I did not get hit either. I don't believe.
I just
Okay,
got hit
last
once.
question, and I think you did this before, but do we regain any spell slots from a short
You do.
rest?
Yeah,
One.
you
As
get
a
one.
ranger?
You get one back as a ranger. Yeah.
Nice. So I got my cure wounds back, which is nice.
What do I get
Great.
back as a druid? 2, 1?
You get one.
All this, what do I get? What do I get? When
What do I
really we should
get?
be talking about what can we give?
What can we share? It's what can we share?
Notch is here to remind you, Tarkus, that you were actually hit in that last fight.
Knew he was a narc.
Yep.
So just go back to full.
Yeah,
and
but
use one of your hit die.
that guy that hit me, I put a notch in his back.
That's right.
There you go.
Pretty
Get
sure I killed him, but that's okay.
And you know what, Mike? Furthermore, he's our narc.
That's right.
He's our narc. Thank you, Notchski. But you will have to spend a hit die, Mike. I expect you to play this by the books, please.
It's not
Thank you.
me. It's not me spending hit die.
I will
All
say
right, guys.
that
Guys.
yeah.
I
Guys.
rolled a
Alright.
sweet too.
What were you gonna say, Viv?
No, I was going to say Vivian felt an unexpected burst of charisma talking to this woman and not stammering or being slightly nervous for some
Did
reason.
great. You did
It was
great.
it was the bloodlust, I think.
The
that
blood.
really-
Desi stays and agrees to help the Count against the new guard.
Sick.
The one thing she does tell you is that like they're all part of that mercenary group, and she gives you the name of the mercenary group, which is the Red Company.
The Red Company.
That is the name of the mercenary group that you guys have been fighting with.
I hate those guys.
You guys finish up your rest, and and you make your way through the city, hearing the sounds of a city waking up. There's a lot of movement, and you hear chatter building all around you. When you make it to the gate, however, you see there is a large force of the new guard blocking your way. Halt! By order of the Duke, the 4 of you are under arrest for committing acts of aggression against the state. Yield or die! 20 warriors point their weapons toward you and start to surround you. As you prepare to fight a battle not in your favor, you hear a loud cry from outside the walls.
Look to the east.
Led by the priestesses of Moradin, 100 refugees from the camps outside storm the city and descend upon the unprepared new guard. Spells begin to explode around you, and you watch as members of the Order of the Arcane Raven begin blinking in to launch their own offensive. Next to you, Dolamar appears. Hurry, boys, you must get to the Manor of the Gate. The Duke found out about our plan and attacked my brother in the sewers with the bulk of his force. The Artisans Guild has joined him, but I think they have captured Everett in the chaos. Go.
Let's go.
Okay, we go.
As I'm running, I'm scanning the
Hell yeah.
skies for Lyle.
Are we just storming
And
the
I'm
front
scanning
gate
the
of
ground
this
for
manor?
I'm looking for Henry. I want to see her just laying fists in the street.
Yes.
You don't see Lyle, but your plan is to just run to the manor, Clyde. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Here's
I tell Sherman to buckle up because this is going to be a bumpy one, buddy.
one
You
more thing.
race. Go ahead.
Do I regain any of my wild shape? It's 2 times a day. So I
Yeah,
don't know if
you regain one of your wild shapes.
one of them? Okay, cool.
You race through the city past scenes of battle. You see Barry, Gregor, Ograk, and Timothy helping Henry and her husband Glenn lead the Brawlers Club into a huge clash with New Guard forces. Deeper in, you watch members of the Artisans Guild load up small trebuchets and launch beautifully carved stone into crowds of oncoming enemies, and hear Hokarth shouting wordlessly as he rushes to defend his people and his home. You finally reach the gates of the manor, but no one is left to guard it, and the doors stand open. What do?
Bust in there.
You guys are just running right in?
Clyde does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think
we're
I
just
think the
gonna kick it down.
adrenaline is just totally like just pumping in Clyde.
We're
right
at
now.
war. Yeah.
Second. Gonna take you guys to the next page here.
I appreciate that you left that drawing up so long. It was nice.
Yeah. I'm just glad that something happened, because otherwise I was gonna, when he said stuff about the state, I was expecting Tassels to have a comeback.
Inside
Oh,
the
I'm
manor,
too jacked up.
too jacked up. Inside the manor, you hear the faint sounds of battle coming from somewhere ahead of you. You see 4 guards in the Great Hall who are watching the entrance and immediately clock you. Roll initiative.
Okay.
You guys are in it now.
The final
4.
battle. 8.
Gonna be a 12.
18.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right, Riff Zealot. Clyde.
Leroy!
Absolutely. Jenkins!
Leroy!
Dude, I just snorted so much black peppercorn you wouldn't believe. I'm ready to go, brother.
What'd you get there for initiative, Tassels?
5. 4.
3, 2, 1.
4. 4.
1, 2, 3, 14.
Dude, there's a riff in that song, though. I don't care what anyone says. Going on. I would have.
I haven't thought about that song in 15 years.
Start thinking about it, John. U2's got a bunch of
Start thinking about
sleepers.
Vertigo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bull
if,
at the Blue Sky is the best
if
U2 song, and I
if
will
Queens
die
of
on
the
that
Stone Age
hill.
played that same riff, it would be
It would have
sick.
been hailed as like just such a glorious riff, but
Yeah.
because Bono's name was involved in any way.
I mean, these are facts.
Guy comes up on you, Clyde.
Okay.
I vow to never speak of you two ever again during this campaign.
He misses completely. The heat of battle is on. Tarkus, you're up.
All right, I'm just gonna. hang on, so
Two
this is-
dots are bad guys. Yes.
Yes.
Clyde. Okay. I am gonna come. I'm just gonna come up and I'm gonna swang on this guy right here,
Yep.
and with my axe and my shield is out, obviously.
Mhm.
A natty 20.
Oh my!
That's a
goodness.
Tarkus crit, baby.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
big time.
Roll some damage. So double damage die and then add your strength. Pardon me.
Got
Yeah,
a 7 plus 4.
dude.
So it's 11
That's
damage.
11.
You run up to this guy, you nail him. He's already looking bad. Like you just have wrecked his whole day. Clyde.
Okay. I'm sorry, can you real quick describe this room to me? Is there anything I could use to my advantage? Can I take a quick perception?
It's a big open entryway.
Just an empty hall with nothing else in it. Flat
There's no
surfaces.
furniture. It's like, yeah, you feel like it's been like cleared out. Like I
Gotcha.
mentioned that like they were starting to take a lot of stuff out of the building.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stay within reach of the dude in front of me, but I am going to disregard him because I want to
Yep.
take a shot. I'm going to go, oh, sorry. Move to the select move. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15 to get on this side of the dude.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a shot at this guy's still up and hanging.
Yep. He looks pretty bad though.
Ooh. Okay, then I'm going to hit a different dude. If I think Tarkus has got that under control, I'm going to hit this guy.
Okay.
Attempt to.
Roll to hit.
Okay. I draw my bowstring back to my cheek and I release an arrow. That is going to be
Ooh.
a 24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy.
Nice. That's going to be 7 damage.
Okay. You put an arrow in his thigh. He cries out in pain. It is his turn. He's now going to 5, 10, 15. He's going to run up. He's going to attack you with
Ooh.
advantage.
Yep.
He hits. You're gonna take 4 damage as he hits you with his sword.
Okay.
Vivian.
All right. I'm swinging here on that dude with my shillelagh with advantage. Yes.
Indeed.
Call it an 18. Call it a comeback.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy.
Or don't. 7 shillelagh.
Okay. You crack into him. You hit him in the shoulder. You hear his collarbone break. Tassels.
Is there any way to basically roll an insight to see how much deeper we're going to go into the? I don't want to metagame too hard, but I just want to not blow my bubble gum before the milkman comes. You know what I'm saying?
You don't see the Goliath. You don't see
right.
the
Okay,
Count. You
okay.
don't see the Duke. You're just fighting these guards that are in the front entryway here.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, it's time to get physical with a man who I'm assuming is wearing metal.
He is, yeah.
Okay.
You'd think I'd learn.
I'm going to squeeze in through here. So 5 and then cross 10.
Yep, that works for me.
Is that cool?
Mhm.
And going to roll with advantage.
Grip him. I'm going to grip your
It's
lip.
a 14 plus 5, which is 19.
Deal some damage. Go ahead and roll on him.
Sweet.
Big time.
That's 2.
Okay, you give him a shock. It's
Give him
a
shock, and I give him
slightly
a
more
little-
painful than static electricity.
I give him one of these.
Yeah, dude, give him a chuff.
Where are my
Who
dogs
gives a
at?
chuff?
Oh, oh.
Where are my big dogs?
This
Oh,
gentleman
God.
back here is going to step up and attack you there, Tassels. He rolls a 2. So he's gonna miss completely.
Hell
He's
yeah.
he's intimidated by the chuff.
Yes, he is.
But this guy
I could have told you that.
is actually he's not going to attack you. This guy who you just hit, he's going to attack Tarkus. He's taken more damage from him and has identified him as the threat. 20. He crits you right back.
Oh,
Good
no.
Lord. You're gonna take 12 damage as this
Oh,
guy just like puts his
my.
sword into your arm.
Oh, that
You,
puts me at 11.
You're able to not cry out. You're able to just kind of grin and bear it, but it hurts very badly. You feel it scrape against the bone. This guy is gonna go again. He doesn't get advantage anymore because you're there, Vivian. So he's just gonna attack you, Viv.
Mhm.
That is a 14 to hit.
That's 14. So yep.
Okay. You'll take 6 damage as he hits you with his sword.
All right.
These guys are just your run of the mill. They just got short swords. They're just coming in, swinging them around. Tarkus, you're up.
Apparently not, just swinging them around.
Some
all right.
of them seem to know how to use them.
All right, I'm swinging back on this guy.
Okay,
and,
roll to hit him.
Right back at the same guy, and I'm going to say, I hope you know that our friend was a horse once. And then I swing. So that's a 12.
That actually does hit. That still hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy.
Baller. So that's 5. 5 plus my strength? So
Plus
5 plus
4.
4. So 9.
Finish him.
It'd be like, and then I'm like, well, I'll tell you what. On the inside, we're all horses sometimes. And then I just fucking crack him.
You confuse the shit out of him right before you. He's just so confused, and then you end his miserable. Clyde, you're up.
Hey, I would like to disengage if I could, right to here.
You may.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at this dude again.
Okay.
I want to try to put him down.
Roll to hit.
That is going to be a 19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome. That is going to be a 6.
Okay. You put another one in his other leg. He's now walking like an one of those ATSTs. Is that what they're called from Star Wars? Like the little chicken walkers?
Yeah.
He's just basically got 2 arrows sticking out of his dang legs. It's his turn. He's gonna take a step forward. He's gonna attack you. He's gonna attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
He misses you. He's not able to move forward. You've got him in both his legs. He's feeling it.
Nice.
Viv.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit the shillelagh again, and
Already.
Yeah,
Nice.
buddy.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
critical
Some
shillelagh.
Wow.
Big crits. Yeah, go ahead and roll some.
Bless it. 13
more.
damage total.
Yeah.
Nice.
You kill him. You outright kill this guy.
So I'd like to swing at him as I'm passing by to get in this dude's face and distract him from hitting Clyde.
Yeah, you just like follow through. You just like put this guy right down. Just dispatch him very quickly with just like a neat blow to the temple. And as he's collapsing, you step over him and you just like put yourself into threatening range of this other guy.
I'd like to chuff at him now.
Let me hear it. I want to hear it.
Not bad.
Speaking
not
of
bad.
chuffs, Tassels, you're up.
Okay. Well, what's this guy wearing?
You know what they're all wearing the same thing, man. They're all wearing
Why
matching.
don't you ask him?
What are you wearing?
Excuse me, sir. What are you wearing?
That is a 19 to hit, my friend.
Wow.
+5.
Yeah, that super hits. Go ahead and roll damage on this guy.
This is, of course, a shocking grasp, and gives him a little something to think about.
Little zoot.
It's the first time this guy's been hit. You fry him. You see it singes him a little bit.
Is there any
skin
time? Is there any
gets a
time
little
for
black.
a strategic 5-foot disengage?
There is, yeah.
What about a diagonal 5-foot disengage back into this square?
Yeah, that works for me.
Cool.
Don't hit
Goodbye.
me. Hit Tarkus.
yeah.
This guy's massive. He is actually gonna step up and he's gonna attack Tarkus.
You just ruined everything.
Tarkus brings up his shield and blocks the blow easily.
Yes.
Everything's fine.
And Tarkus, it's your turn now.
I give Tarkus a big pat on the back as I swing beside him.
All right. First thing, can I take my bonus action first?
You may.
Okay. Can I do a second wind for the healing?
Indeed.
How does that work? What do I do?
The D10 plus your fighter level.
Big
What level were we
boy.
at? 2?
So you regain
Yeah,
10
so
hit
that's
points.
Sick.
Nice, dude. That's big
Sick
time.
roll.
That's big time.
All right, so I am at 21, baby.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna look at it and be like, you see that? Now see this. Then I hit him. Oh,
Good
wait.
one.
Yeah, that's 14 plus 6, right?
Yeah.
20. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
A filthy, dirty 20.
Oh, so that's 7.
All right. Yeah, you cut him pretty good. He's still up. He's still looking okay. Clyde.
He's still looking okay.
He looks okay.
I'd like to-
Yeah. Oh, all right. We're all right.
Is it your
Pass
turn? Do you have another thing, Tarkus? I didn't mean to jump in if you had another.
I think he was thinking
attack
about
you wanted.
action surging,
Gotcha.
but I
gotcha.
think he decided not to.
You sure? Okay.
I think
Oh,
we got
no. I was thinking about it, but I'm passing the turn. Sorry, the audio got all
Oh,
janked
we
up there.
froze for a moment. Yeah, we're good. We're good now.
All right, Clyde, go ahead.
I'm gonna move to flanking position.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a negative if I'm shooting a bow this close? Because I'm happy to use my daggers if I have.
So
to.
here's what'll happen if you use your bow like this. Your advantage and disadvantage cross out, and you would just roll a regular attack with your bow.
Okay, sweet. I move into that space. I drop the bow to pull a dagger out from my belt.
Roll with
It's
advantage.
gonna go to shank Terry.
Stick him.
You do get something as a ranger at some level where you don't get that disadvantage anymore with an arrow.
Yeah, I think I just need to level up to that point. but let's
Point
see.
blank shot or something.
That is gonna be a 20 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's
Yeah.
a D4 plus 4. It's gonna be 6 damage.
Finish this guy.
Finish.
Nice. So I drop my bow. I leap and just plunge that dagger into his desk, into his chest. I've been thinking about that desk ever since the battle. But I want to plunge into his chest, and I want to as he's falling down, I want to just ride this dude down, so I'm standing literally on his corpse to line up my shot against dude next time.
All right, give me an acrobatics check with advantage.
Okay, sweet.
You Legolas and the Oliphant him.
Okay, it might not work out. It might not work out. But that's okay. It's gonna be a 9 total.
You jump up to ride the corpse down, but you just fall off like you're doing parkour as a toddler.
Okay, I bellow subterfuge. And that's my turn.
All right, Vivian.
All right, I'm gonna swing up behind this guy and just once again in Looney Tunes style tap his shoulder, and then just crack him with the shillelagh.
All right, roll with advantage.
Big time.
21.
These are big rolls. Go ahead and roll some damage there.
Okay, 4.
You guys are just chipping away at this guy. He's feeling it though. Tassels, you're up.
All right. Trusty shillelagh. Arthur McBride, especially the Paul Brady version, the only song that I've ever heard that actually uses the word shillelagh in it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Somebody throw it in the Discord if you know what I'm saying. If you're smelling what I'm stepping in with the traditional Irish stuff. I'm going to just reach. Now it's getting crowded over here, but I'm just going to reach out again and fucking shock and grasp this dude.
Okay. Roll with
Yeti.
advantage.
Oh, something happened. Maybe because I tried to squeeze in this weird diagonal, but it didn't really work. That'd be +5. So my highest one is an 8.
The guy's frantically waving his sword, and to avoid getting hit, you don't really get it in close enough.
Is his back to me?
I mean, he's kind of facing all of you as much as he can.
Sure. I'm
He's
just gonna say you should give up, my friend, unless you want to end up 6 feet under.
He's just going to turn and attack you. That's 15 to hit.
Oh, just enough.
He deals 7 damage.
Oof.
Tarkus.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay. All right, roll a strength check. Roll an athletics check.
Got
Oh.
18. Tarkus grapple study with the so I get the 2 and then I get the 4. My strength is 4, right? So that's
Yep.
18 plus 6, so 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, you scoop this guy up. You've just got him scooped. He's just you got him trapped. You got him in a nice little headlock. Clyde, you're up.
Does that make it easier for me to now shoot him?
You get advantage, yeah.
Okay, I'd like
That
to
was
pick
the
up-
idea, yeah.
I'd like to pick up my bow and just really try to put this Terry down. I'm gonna take
Go
a
ahead
shot.
and roll with advantage.
Carry
Okay.
downs.
Terry Downs.
Oh!
Blammo! It's gonna be a 27 to
big
hit.
money.
All right, yeah, roll some damage on this guy.
Okay. Damn, guys, that's gonna be a 5 damage.
Yeah, you hit him in his side. He looks so close to death,
Mhm.
but it doesn't quite kill him. Vivian.
I'm gonna whisper in his ear. I told you so.
All right, roll with
And
advantage.
I'm
to hit
gonna
him.
whisper, subterfuge.
This time I would like to end him in style. If I could produce flame and just shove it into his mouth.
Sure. Okay, roll with advantage to hit him.
Brutal.
Yeah, finish him.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You-
feed him a ball of fire.
That's
Yeah.
savage. That is savagery.
I gave him a chance, dude.
That inspired a new spice. That's where new spices come from.
It just like goes down his gullet. His eyes roll back. They turn red. They start to tear up. He goes down to his knees and he just drops dead.
Can we loot these bodies and see if there are any healing potions? That's what I'm looking for.
Where you at? How you feeling? On a scale of 1 to whatever your max health is. Not
about-
to metagame.
I'm about halfway down.
I would like to expend a cure wounds on my friend Vil.
Oh my.
Okay.
Are we out of combat? Is he dead, right? Yeah, he's toast. You fed him a fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
just
he's
just
outta
real
here.
quick. As your fight ends, you notice the sounds of fighting have stopped throughout the manor. Ahead of you is a staircase that you know leads to the throne room where you first met the esteemed Duke Willenshire.
All right.
Mm,
Prep it.
Okay, we better heal up. So a cure wounds is a D8 plus my caster level. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, big money.
Come on.
Just thinking about it. Damn. 5 health though.
5
for ya.
helps. 5 helps a lot.
Okay. Are you guys gonna keep going?
I am going to turn into a giant wolf spider.
Sick.
Okay, you turn into a giant wolf spider.
Clyde rushes in.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
climb
did
on
just
the
see-
ceiling.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
like it.
Oh shit. Oh,
Wait, how tall are these ceilings?
They're like 20 feet up.
That'd be a helpful drop on somebody. Like that would be great.
Yeah,
that's some
true.
that's some like Mother Goma shit.
That's true. I'm gonna
Dude,
I'm
yeah.
gonna climb on the ceiling. Screw it, you know?
All
Dude,
right.
Goma.
Yeah.
What a terrifying creature.
Yeah.
When you
I-
cross the threshold and onto the staircase, you hear Dullimer's voice warmly in your minds. This one's on me, boys. You'll need to be at your best for the battle ahead. You're fully healed. Regain all of your spell slots as well as all of your abilities and features as though you had
Oh.
just had a long
Oh,
rest.
That is a
Mom.
bad sign.
Thanks, Dolomite.
Yeah. Like in Skyrim when it's like auto saves.
Yeah.
Bad
that's-
sign.
You
Yeah.
know what's up.
All right, boys.
Listen, we got this under control. We're not going to need all those hit points.
Can I go grab a beverage quick? If we're about to dive into something.
Let me just describe the scene for you real quick, and then we can
Okay,
take
yes.
a break. The scene that awaits you in the throne room is a grisly one. Dozens of bodies line the floors, but there are 5 figures that remain upright. In the right-hand corner is the Duke himself. In the left corner is the Goliath that you know to be the leader of the group of mercenaries that has been plaguing you for some time. And directly ahead of you, 2 guards, one with an executioner's axe, flank the slumped and bloodied figure of Everett Ordenstone, still alive, but looks like that might not be the case for long. The Goliath sighs. Look who's joined the party. You guys keep showing up and ruining things for me. All right, let's take a break.
Okay. Ooh,
That dick.
Dick.
I'm your David.
When we get back, I have some questions about the layout of the room. But,
We're
yeah.
going biblical here.
I know. I'll sling my stones. I'm proficient.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't used the whip yet. Maybe we could offer these guys a tainted joint. Like, I mean, who knows? We still got them.
Well, we don't have that many left. You've been handing them out willy-nilly.
I've been trying to hand them out, and you won't let me because you're not even a proper Marxist. You're just an NPR liberal.
That's right. That's right.
Why don't you go listen to Corva Coleman and drink tea?
That's right. I'm just a Bob Boylan fanboy.
Well, in the middle of that fight, I snuck off and went to the bathroom and got a drink. So here I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
That
Will-
U2 song is in my blood right now.
Yeah, it's like it won't go away. Will subscribed. My brother Will subscribed, and he listened to the Paul Brady song. Dude, his version of Arthur McBride, which is a much older song, but Paul Brady's version of it is like,
It's
I
an
don't
older
ever-
song than Vertigo.
Yeah.
I should hope so.
Yes. I mean, older than Paul Brady's version of it, and holy shit, but. And we made a football of his Rowdy Dow Dow. I mean, come on. Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, I mean that can be that should come up.
Tom, call this family friendly? Because definitely not family friendly.
I said the F word once, which you're allowed to do in a PG-13 movie. Then I quickly corrected myself to blazes. Everybody else, this is not Tarkus's fault.
Oh, I don't blame you. You know, you get a bunch of boys into a room, you introduce a bunch of alcohol, you know what's going to happen.
You get a couple of guys. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the greatest beer commercial of all time, I think I put in the Discord. It's an Iron City beer commercial just called Ray. If you just YouTube Iron City beer Ray, it's just 30 seconds long. And this guy is entirely my inspiration for Tarkus. But it's like, it's from like the early 90s. And I don't know if it's aged terribly or if it's aged amazingly. I can't decide.
It's a thin line, but it's also a fine wine.
It's true.
What do you got there, Mike?
I'm eating Domino's in space.
Nice. As all the astronauts do.
Dude, I ate Domino's twice this weekend, and I'm not proud of it, but here we are.
I'm proud of you.
What do you got on that? What do you got on that Domino's, homie?
Pepperoni and bacon.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I got a couple slices of pepperoni and mushroom in the fridge right now.
Oh boy.
But the best part of Domino's is they have that crispy crust. It's a pan pizza, and I'm a pan pizza man.
Yeah. There's no other way to be. Honestly.
And that's why you can't stop, because when you get to the crust, that's the best part. Then you're like, I just need one more slice.
Mm-hmm.
Will keeps saying 3-letter swear words in the chat, and it's bleeping him.
Why is it bleeping? That's curious. This is, I guess, this is the family-friendly stream now. The
He just
Possible
keeps
he's
saying
just
ass.
maybe he's just typing asterisk, 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 asterisk.
That's very Pittsburgh, he says.
Well, I
Before
typed I typed a family unfriendly word in the chat.
Oh,
and it
that
went
worked.
right through.
Wait, how's... Oh, James, because you're a mod, you can say whatever you feel like. This hierarchy...
Really?
Yeah.
No, mine. No, it's muted for me. It's asterisk for me.
Wait,
Oh,
who changed that? Didn't we used to allow to say anything?
I thought so. Maybe it's just like a weird auto setting when they...
No,
resync.
Rift Zealot said it. We're in the clear.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Can we get can everybody
No,
who's
it's-
out there, can you just type fuck or something real
Yeah, just
quick?
hit us
No.
with an
We're running a
expletive and
test.
see what happens.
It's muted. It's all censored for me. Maybe I have like parental settings on and I don't even know.
F's in the chat. please. F's in the
Okay.
chat.
Mickey,
I'm seeing a
Notch,
few
I got it.
Will
fonts
said,
out
"I
there.
have never once." cursed."
How do I? Someone in the chat, tell me how to turn my parental settings off because everything
to-
is censored for me.
You have to email Mark Zuckerberg. It's fine.
Well, this
I
is
was
You know,
paid.
he doesn't
Bezos.
own. Does
This
he
is
own
Bezos
Twitch?
No,
land.
They're all the
Bezos-
it's all the
Bezos
same
retired.
person. It's all the same person. They're all the same person to me.
Let's kill the bad guys.
Let's get in. Let's get in on
Let's
this.
get in.
Dude,
So
I'm
you
ready
guys
to
see-
solve your Goliath puzzle, James.
This guy
Okay.
is here, and he just is like starts kind of walking towards you guys.
I'm on the
Says,
ceiling.
They're the same guys that killed Jensen, ruined my whole bag. I don't like that.
So just so we're clear, we got this is Goliath.
Yeah, he's like here
This-
now.
Okay, this is Executioner guy. This is Ordenstone.
Mm-hmm.
This is some other homie, and this is some other homie. So we
That's
have
the Duke back
four.
there.
Oh, that's okay. So Tarkus assesses he is not a threat. So we got these three right there. Okay, cool. I mean, he may be a threat. I'm just thinking.
So wait,
out
sorry,
loud.
one more time because I was looking at the wrong screen. Which one's the Goliath?
So the Goliath is the guy who's been stepping towards you,
Great.
and then you have the Executioner here.
Okay.
You have another guard. Ordenstone's in the middle, and then over here is the Duke.
Gotcha.
Quote unquote.
Fools rush
Okay.
in.
Does the Duke look like he's at all a contender in this, or is he just in the room?
He's there.
Okay.
I
So the
guess-
Goliath comes
Well,
towards
fuck
you
us
guys,
then.
and he says, what's in it for you? What are you doing all this for, huh? Why are you getting involved? Why are you messing with my game board here?"
While he's talking, I'm gonna slowly get above him as the spider, as stealthily as possible.
He points his club at you, and he just says, "Stop right there. You come any closer, I'm gonna blast you off the ceiling. What are you doing this for, huh?"
We're doing this for what's right. We're trying to stand up for the man that's been squashed by people like you for too long.
We are freeing this city.
What is
Freeing
your
the
na-
city.
What is your name, Chief?
Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter if you know my name or not, but I'm Jarek Heel.
Jarek Heel sounds like a.
Does that mean you're the heel of this narrative?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Frankly, I don't look, it's nothing personal. I get paid, I do my job, I go home. But I'll give you guys a chance right now. I will give you each 1,000 gold pieces to walk away, to get out of this city, to never come back.
I think we'll be just fine grabbing that 1,000 gold pieces off of your dead body. friend.
Oh.
All right. Here we go. Everybody roll initiative.
That's a natural
Oh.
20.
God.
Burn that right
Nice.
up. Burn it right up before you even get into combat, Mike.
That'd be a 21 from me.
That is a
I like-
21 for me.
What are you guys' dexterities?
My
Mine's an
deck-
18.
Mine is +2.
Ah, wow. God bless.
Fools rush in.
And
Tassels rushes in.
Tarkus, what'd you get?
I got a 4.
Okay.
It's okay. I'm saving my thunder for later. I want to see how the board plays out. Tarkus is a methodical man.
He's playing chess, dude. Everyone else here is playing checkers.
Tassels, you're up first.
Use the big
Sure am.
spells.
Big
I sure am.
spells.
And you guys are all kind of, let me just kind of get you guys in here. You're on the ceiling in here, Viv.
Yeah,
You got up closer, so you're like here.
yeah.
Tarkus, you're up here. So Tassels, this is the scene in front of you.
You already know what it is.
Do I? What are you?
You already fucking know what it is. All right.
Are you greasing? Greasing it up over there?
He's a greaser.
Grease 'em.
Stay gold, pony boy.
I'm sorry, I've converted my Corolla to only accept grease. Let's do this. It's a natural one.
Wait, do you need to roll
I
for
don't
grease,
think
or
it
do
does.
they?
Need
Need to roll for grease. Oh my god, thank
You
God.
got that one out of the way, my guy.
Oh,
That's
I know.
awesome.
He's
Went from nat
strategy.
20 to nat 1.
Don't grease us.
That's my kind of die.
I don't
though.
need
That's
to.
big
I
time.
don't need to roll. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow.
So the Goliath stays on his feet,
Okay.
but the executioner, who's raising his axe to bring it down
And I'm
on
sorry.
Ordenstone, actually does slip and
sorry.
fall prone.
I did have to move to get there because I have to be within 10 feet of where I'm trying to cast it. So I will
Yeah, that's
move
fine right there.
5 feet closer.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, but the executioner falls down.
Who is this?
He's prone. That's Viv.
Okay.
I'm on the ceiling though. Don't worry
Okay.
about me.
Okay. Okay.
After Tassles is Clyde.
Okay, I would like to run 5, 10. Oh, sorry, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can I get right here? 25.
Mhm.
I'd like to take a shot at Goliath, and I would like to cast Hail of Thorns on
Yeah.
myself. Okay. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage, and then they both have to roll saves, right?
They both have to roll dexterity saves, and if they've been greased, I don't know if that affects at least one dude's dexterity.
It doesn't affect the Goliath, and he's actually going to pass.
So he'll
But
get
this guy's
half
automatically going to
damage.
fail.
Cool. So he passed, so he takes half damage from the thorns.
Great. All right. So roll
So-
your regular damage and your thorns damage.
Oh my god. Okay, we're just rolling low on the bow. That's 5 damage regular,
Yep.
and then the D10.
Wow.
That's just so bad, you guys.
That's a shame.
It's a shame. But it's the way she goes.
It's rounded down, right? No, they always take one, so he'll take one more. And then
So he takes 6 damage. Other dude just takes 1 damage. Yikes.
okay. Vivian.
I'd like to get above the prone Axeman and
Mhm.
just full spider drop onto his prone corpse and try to ride the grease with him as my surfboard.
What?
How can I
Imagine-
assist? How can I assist in this?
Listen,
I
here's-
No,
here's-
you've done everything you can.
There's a prone
The chat
man,
has to drink now, by the
and
way.
I'm gonna drop down on this dude as a giant
Okay.
wolf spider, and I'm gonna rip into him. I imagine that my weight on falling 20 feet onto a greased man would slide him around the floor as well.
Well, if
I mean,
coming
you're gonna
straight
make a
down-
save on the grease.
Yeah.
So,
for
yeah,
sure.
I mean,
Well,
you're
I'm
gonna
not
slip.
landing on the grease. I'm landing on the man.
But he's on the grease, so if you land on him, like you said, you're gonna slip around. So you're
It's-
gonna have to roll a dexterity saving throw when you enter that
It's a
square.
surf check, is what I'm telling you.
You can tell yourself whatever you want. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
6.
Viv, you land here, you fall prone.
I'm just hissing like a madman, like a mad spider.
You there?
Me?
I'm here.
I lost your
Okay.
audio there, Zach.
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Okay. sorry.
You do still get an attack. You can attack with disadvantage if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite the prone guy, right?
So he's also prone, so you just attack straight across.
Okay, perfect.
Dude, you're just like
So
All right.
your
Okay.
8 legs just kind of fall out from under you in like an insanely slapstick
Good.
just array of
good.
hairy
Whoa!
limbs. Yeah, you fall. You're prone. He's
It's
prone.
like those robots that they made that are walking around on the ice.
Yeah.
Vivian, you just went. Tassels, you're up.
Thank you very much.
Nope, sorry, you're not. Jesus, Lord and Savior.
I bet
Tarkus.
This is the family
Nope.
friendly.
Tassels went. Clyde went. Vivian went. Jarek Heel goes next. So Jarek, let me just read Grease real quick.
Reed Grease.
What do you need
Okay,
to know
it
about grease?
enters or ends its turn there, so he can move through it. 5, 10, 15. He's just gonna step up and he's gonna attack you, Clyde.
Okay,
22 to hit.
that'll hit.
He rolls slightly bigger damage. Oh boy. He deals max damage. He deals 11 damage with his club. He like knocks you in the side.
Holy shit.
Okay.
The Duke is gonna go next. You guys thought he was nothing but a joke.
Is he drunk though? What sort of disadvantage is that?
No. He's gonna shoot a firebolt at you, Tassels. This is what we call a wizard fight.
Oh,
Yes.
I got
Cue
physical
the
with that
weed
wizard, though.
eater.
Firebolt. So he's gonna make a ranged spell attack. He hits. He super hits. So it's a D8.
Okay.
Nope, D10. You take 3 damage as he hits you with a firebolt.
3 damage?
3 damage.
Cool.
ha!
Tarkus, you're up.
All right. The tiles on the drawing are throwing me off, but I believe I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that kosher?
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going. Just so we're clear, I'm going to the right of this pillar on the way, and then I'm gonna schwang on the Duke.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Hangovers are a bitch, huh? That's a 16.
Super hits. Go ahead and roll damage on the Duke.
Oh,
my
Yes,
God.
dude. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's 12 damage you do to this
12.
guy.
Yeah.
You stab this guy straight up through the stomach.
I stabbed
He's-
him with a battle axe, which is even more embarrassing.
Yeah, you just like put both sides of your axe into him. He doesn't die. He just looks really bad. He lets out a shriek. All right. So both of these guards are gonna go. This guy is gonna step over here and attack you, Tarkus. He's gonna hit you, and he's gonna deal 5 damage with his sword.
All right.
This guard is going to stand up. Vivian, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dirty 20.
He raises his axe to bring it down on the count's head. But you're able to stop him before he just outright kills this guy.
Cool.
He is going to hit you though. He's going to make an attack at you. 13. So I think he's going to hit you with a 17.
Yeah, certainly.
He's going to deal you 4 damage.
Got it.
But you basically just saved the count's life.
Okay. So am I up then, or was I prone? Still.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you were prone.
Do I need to roll another one to check?
No, you automatically fail dexterity saving throws when you're prone. You guys watch as the
Oh,
executioner
shit.
stands up with his action, or his movement action, and just brings the axe down and kills the count.
No.
Well, I guess we know which brother's going to win the election.
Tassels, you're up.
Do I take damage
did
still
he-
then?
No,
Did
you don't
he-
take any damage.
Did he end his turn in the grease?
He did.
He's got to roll.
He falls prone again.
He's going down.
Yes, baby.
The blood from the count just kind of mixes in with the grease, and he just kind of slips and falls again.
The grease can do it on its own. Thank you very much.
Well, it is your turn, Tassels.
Okay. Let me just. Perfect. That's all I ask in this good world, is that I can keep the grease up while I cast my next spell. I'm gonna move 5 feet this way and cast magic missile.
Yes.
And I'm targeting number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
These 3 across here. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1d4 plus 1.
To each.
Yeah. Now, am I rolling? A dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to his target. So I'm rolling 1d4 each time.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that. So we have a 2, a 4, and a 3.
Okay.
And I mean, we can go left to right or whatever you want. But if one of those is going to kill the Duke, do that.
It deals. It's going to go in order of the ones you named. So
Okay.
the Duke, it hits the Duke. He looks like he's on death's door, but he's still standing.
Okay.
Clyde.
Okay, I would like to roll cure wounds on myself.
Mhm.
That's going to be, I guess, 5,
Mhm.
which brings me up to 16. Then I would like to chance it. And for my movement action, I'm going to run away from this dude. So let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I understand that'll take an attack of opportunity.
He is going to hit you.
Okay.
He deals 9 damage.
Good God. Okay.
You go to run, and he just clubs you in your back. Just says, "Run while you can, boy."
That's what I'm doing.
Vivian.
What you looking at?
Can I get out of this, or what's
You can take your movement to stand up, and you can take an action to move out of there. Those are 2 separate move actions. One, so basically you can get out of there if you take your whole turn to do it.
Yes.
Or you can stand up, attack, and then make another dexterity saving throw when you end your turn in the grease.
Yeah, I'm gonna live in the grease. I'm gonna stand up and attack this guy.
You get to attack with
You're not
advantage
in
because
the
he's
grease right now, though, right?
I am.
He is.
I fell on the ground. I was trying to ride that dang human surfboard, and it didn't work out, brother.
You get to roll with advantage because this guy's prone.
Plus, what does the spider do? +3 to hit. Okay, so 16.
Hits. Go ahead and roll damage, and this guy's going to roll to save.
Yes, so 1d6. So he takes 2 bite damage.
And he'll take half of whatever your poison damage is.
And then, 2d6 here. He'll take just
4 damage total.
Round down. Yeah. Not great. And now I got to roll to stay up.
Yep. Roll a dexterity saving throw. This is insane.
Okay.
You got to get out of that grease, my
This
dude.
is like Benny Hill music starts playing.
Oh my God.
That leads us to Heel's turn. 10. He's just gonna attack you with advantage, Viv. He hits.
Yeah.
You take 7 damage as he hits you with his club.
Okay.
He's just kind of going through.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his way back to Clyde, but he figured he'd hit you on the way. The Duke is still alive. He is going to look at you, Tarkus, as you've just mortally wounded him. And you're going to make a wisdom saving throw.
D20?
Mm-hmm.
11 and 1 on that, I believe.
Oy. So it's a 12 total.
Yeah.
You fail. So here's what happens. Everything around you is suddenly absolutely hilarious. And you just like fall into a fit of laughter. You become incapacitated and you're unable to stand up because you're laughing just so hard. And you lose your turn. Your next turn.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Tarkus,
Someone killed this guy.
it is your turn. You are like laughing hysterically, even though everything's kind of going to shit around you. But at the end of your turn, you get to make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh God. All right.
Okay.
19.
There we
You
go.
lost a turn, but you succeed. You can take your turn as normal next turn. That leads us to both the guards. This guy's just going to take an attack of opportunity. So basically, you're prone. You're incapacitated. So he's going to take an attack with advantage. He misses with advantage. This other guard is going to stand up, and he's going to attack you with advantage, Vivian.
Okay.
He hits.
Okay.
You're going to take 3 damage as he hits you with his sword.
Okay.
And then he's gonna pass, so he's actually still standing in the
Wow.
grease. He made it. He made it through.
Okay.
Back up to you, Tassels.
He rolled, and it didn't happen.
Hmm?
Didn't work. Didn't happen for him. Okay.
Yeah.
He rolled a natural 19,
Okay.
so he's good. He's in the grease.
Shit. This is that point that of just to metagame a little bit. This is that point of playing a wizard that I'm not used to. Is like I only have 1 spell slot left, you know. But I'm a physical wizard at the end of the day. I do have a question though. Was there anything specific about the Goliath being a Goliath that let him survive the grease for some reason and not?
He hasn't been in the grease at all.
Well, he was when I first cast it, and he just rolled, and it was fine.
Oh yeah, he just rolled and it was fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's
he
nothing
succeeded.
there's nothing that prevents him from being susceptible to the grease.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. More grease.
I'm just sort of thinking if I realigned the grease to enclose, this, this 10 feet. Just
Don't
move
get
it down.
me. Don't get me again.
Dude, you're standing over here. Shut up.
No, I'm not.
No, he is right. He is right here.
I'm the yellow dot.
Yeah, which is right in the middle right now.
What?
No, you're.
I'm right here.
I got to refresh. Something's
Okay.
up. Something is up here.
Don't double grease me.
Let me.
Dude.
Clyde
Oh.
is the orange dot. Vivian is the yellow dot.
Yeah.
You are the green dot.
I'm saying that the yellow dot was in the middle of the screen. That's why I said earlier he wasn't in the grease because it looked to me like he was.
Weird.
Ah.
But yes, I'm with you now. I see it now. I see that things have realigned.
The stars.
I think really what's going to happen here is I'm going to say John's camera is now on screen as well. Does
What?
that happen for anyone else? Oh,
No.
weird. On roll 20, I mean.
Oh, yeah. Well, mine's always been because I screwed that up when I set it up,
Okay.
but whatever.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile again.
Okay.
One of the missiles is going straight for my guy.
Yep.
The Count. Or is that the Duke?
That's the Duke.
That's the Duke. Okay, I feel like we're playing chess. That's the Duke. And the other 2 missiles are going to go for the Goliath.
Okay. You immediately kill the Duke, so you don't have to roll for that one.
Sick.
You just like shoot a missile of force that throws him into the column, and just instantly you just hear like a crunch.
And like I'm looking at the Goliath, but out of my other hand, I just shoot 1 over to the Duke.
Yeah.
He explodes.
You just know that it's the finishing blow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
All right.
Nice.
4 and 4 is 8 damage to the Goliath.
Yeah. Big
Nice.
time. Big time.
He you hit him and he just turns and he looks right at you. Clyde.
5-foot move.
Okay, I'd like to ask
Oh
you
yeah,
a
yeah.
question.
Give me a 5-foot step.
I was just going to move right here.
Right, Clyde. What was the question?
Okay, Dungeon Daddy, is there any way I can try to pull Viv out of the grease spot, or will he take attacks of opportunity from both the Goliath and the soldier?
If you move him out, he's going to take AOs.
Okay, so that's not an option.
I mean, it is.
I'm
still is an
sorry,
option.
Viv.
Everything is an option.
Leave
I
me.
wanted to help you get out of there, but there's just nothing I can do about this.
Leave me. I got this.
5.
He's going to just turn into a
15,
horse again. It's going to be
20.
fine.
Horses' hooves have better traction.
Hold
on.
on.
Grease.
Is that
Let me
true?
see. 5. Can I move through an ally space or no?
Yes,
5.
you can because you're tiny. You're a small
see.
character. You can move through any
5,
space.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to get up here, and I'd
Yep.
like to shoot at the Goliath.
Yep. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. That's going to be a 20.
That hits.
Oh,
Okay.
Roll some damage.
Okay. Nice. That's going to be 11 damage.
There we go. We're doing some real damage, guys. You hit him. This one definitely. He's been kind of. The blows have kind of been glancing off of him up to this point, but this arrow catches him in the shoulder, and he actually looks a little nervous for a minute. You can see he's not nearly as confident as he was.
A whole minute. All right.
Vivian.
I gotta get out of this grease.
Get out of there.
I gotta get out of this.
I gotta get out of this grease. I am going to stand up and then take an AOO to get up here.
Take 2, my guy.
Yeah.
You will take 2.
Okay, so I'll take the 5-foot disengage to go here then.
Great. You're out of the grease.
Nice.
It's a start.
It's a start. I forgot about the Goliath. That's my whole turn, right? That's it?
That is your whole turn.
Wait, stop. It's not.
I'm stopping.
I have a
You've got bonus action?
I got it. Okay.
You have a bonus
Wait.
action too?
Here's
Where's
what
my
I'm-
bonus action?
Dude.
Give us a bonus action.
Summon
In this
Spirit
economy?
Totem Newton.
Yeah, summon Newton.
Spirit Totem Newton. I'm dropping him right.
Oh my God,
here.
Rift Zealot, please
What
Photoshop
is he? The bear?
He's the bear. Newton is the
a
bear.
Newman totem.
Everybody gets plus 7 HP temp. Everybody.
Where is it? Just
not-
tag it for me one more time.
Oh yeah. So only allies.
Rifzella did do some good grease surfing.
So we all get 7 bonus
HP.
points here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only allies, and then we also.
That's huge.
We
That's
have-
huge, Zach.
We have advantage on strength checks and saves.
Dude, Newton is fucking dirty.
I almost forgot about my auras, and I'm just praying that Lyle shows up to save the day. I'm just saying, putting it out there.
Heel's gonna go next. 2, 3. He is going to attack you with advantage again, Viv.
Okay.
He hits.
Yeah.
You're gonna take 7 more damage.
Okay, got it. There goes the temp HP. But I helped
Tarkus.
my friends.
All right. Hang on. Who's that right there?
That's the totem spirit. Newton.
This is the
Oh,
bear.
okay, that's Newt. Okay, that's
This
Newton.
is the
okay.
guard. Yeah. This
Yeah,
guy right
okay,
there.
I gotcha.
Never mind the bear.
All right, I'm gonna swing on the guard. And I'm gonna swing on the guard. Got the 14 plus the it's a dirty 20.
Yes, sir.
That hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
I like that less. Whatever. That's a sweet 7. And then right on top of that, I'm taking action surge.
Yes.
I'm doing an extra action, and I'm gonna swing on him again.
Yes.
Roll to hit.
Yes.
17 plus the 6. That's feeling good.
Okay, roll damage. Okay, another 7. This
All
guy
right.
looks bad, but he's still standing. After Tarkus, the guards go. So this guy's going to retaliate on you, Tarkus. He's going to take a shot. That is a 16 to hit, but I don't know if that hits. You've got your shield, right? So that's your AC is 18, right?
Yeah, my AC is 18.
Yeah, he bangs off your shield. Gets awfully close, though.
Good thing my shield has a dope script on it, so deflect.
This guy's standing up. He's. I just want to read grease again. It's when they enter or end their turn there. So he's just going to stay there and take an attack with advantage.
Yeah.
He's going to hit you, Viv.
Yeah.
You're going to take 3 damage as he hits
Okay.
you with his sword.
So that I have 11 HP as the spider, right? Okay. Yep. So that brings me back to being a dwarf, and I will carry over that damage.
Okay.
Now, sorry, how many did he hit for?
3.
3. Okay, so I take 2 as Vivian, the dwarf.
Can you cast spells when you're in wild shape, including
No.
Newton?
No. I can get some of the spirit totem, but not the verbal aspect of it.
Right.
At least that's the way I understood it.
That is the way. Yeah, that's the way it works.
But don't you have 7 extra HP?
They're
That was
gone.
taken immediately by
it
the
was
Goliath.
taken real quick. Yeah.
The whole turn, I guess.
After Vivian goes out of his giant wolf spider form, it is Tassel's turn again.
Okay. The Goliath. So the Goliath came over here and attacked Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't flanking, is it? With him there and me here?
No, if you take 5 step down, it is. But
Like
that would be your
this?
movement for the turn. Yeah.
Can I attack him now?
Yeah, you can attack him with advantage.
Get him.
Can I? I guess it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't matter if I shocking grasp him or not because he's probably wearing metal armor anyways.
He is, yeah, but you have advantage either way.
I have advantage either way. Let me just look at my weapon one more time. Yeah, we're going to go with the shocking grasp. I'm going to grab this guy I'm going to grab his haunches with both hands.
Okay.
I'm going to grab him by the hips.
When
Go
I
ahead and-
dip.
Go ahead and roll with advantage to attack him.
Okay. That's 18 plus 6 or 5 plus 5.
23. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's damage from the shocking grasp to the hips.
It absolutely just shakes him.
Oh my god.
You feel like you're scorching him as you're making contact.
Yeah.
Clyde.
I grab his hips and I say, "These
Shook.
hips don't lie."
Is he still standing, however?
He's still up.
Okay.
home tonight.
I'm just going to take a humble shot. There's nothing fancy. We're going to try to shoot the Goliath.
Yeah.
All right, roll to hit.
Okay. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits him.
We'll do it. That's going to be 9 damage.
Finish him.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I loose the arrow and it gets lodged up to the feathers just in his chest. And I imagine he collapses over.
Yeah, he takes a step back. He turns towards you just to fully face you. And he smiles. And he dies.
Okay, I'd like to spend my move action. I'm glad he was happy when he passed.
You got to respect a
5,
strong opponent. Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to get way up here, kind of moving up the stairway.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
When from up there, you notice that his body disappears.
Oh, curious.
Next up is Vivian.
I'm out of the grease.
You're
and
out of the grease.
Into the fire. I'm shifting over 1,
Yep.
and I'm going to Thunderwave, which will hit both of these guys and no one else.
Okay.
So they
They gotta roll
continue-
saves, right?
Yeah, con save.
They both succeed.
They
Nope.
will
Sorry. What is your DC again? 14?
Yeah.
The one on your left fails.
Cool. So he's going to take the full 7, be pushed back 10 feet. And then the other
He's
guy-
going to take 4 extra
Wish we could-
damage.
Cool.
If
And-
only he was pushed into the grease.
And then just
He
half
looks
damage on the one.
real
that I-
bad. And yeah, the other one takes 3.
Yeah.
It's actually enough to kill him.
Oh,
Yeah, your Thunderwave just topples over. It's
Love
just
it.
all too much for him.
Look at this poor fool in front of us.
Tarkus,
Tarkus!
Tarkus, finish this.
Finish
this guy's
this.
looking so bad.
All right, it's this guy right here. Yes, okay.
That's right.
I want to come over here, and I'm using the whip, brother.
Yeah.
I'm swinging on him with my whip.
Go ahead and rolled a hit.
Oh!
Boom.
You guys watch as Tarkus, you've only ever seen him use his axe. He throws the
Whips
axe
him
to
in.
the side. He pulls his whip from his hip, and he just lashes out, and he kills this dude straight up. How do you kill him with the whip?
I mean, he was looking bad, and I think I just cracked him right in the temple, and I just concussed him, and he went down.
He's dead.
Brutal.
You guys are out of combat.
Wowee. Tarkus, finish the fight.
Man.
Tarkus, in his last act in the Tales from the Cosmic Well, for now, has killed the last man standing. Guys, let's end it there for the night. We've really marathoned the last few sessions. We've gone very long, all three, but that was a great place to end it there. Tarkus, do you have any last words for the group?
Thanks for having me. This was super great. I'm just glad that me and Tassels could grow and learn and appreciate each other.
Live, laugh, love.
I'll have to. I guess I'll tune in next week to hear what happens to Tarkus in his story.
Dude,
after
he has a
this.
heart attack right now. He's just so elated
Oh, no.
that his victory. His heart explodes.
It's the potpourri laced pot.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't smoking it. I was bumming it out.
The potpourri.